right, welcome back again. Still us, but kind of everyone's out of place right now, so we'll go ahead and get them fixed. But down below where Victor was, we see Liv playing the Rogue Androrethi. Bouncing around on the screen right now. And then over... Sorry,
Nope.
I have to get all the cameras fixed. Right now, Jordan.
Makes
Jesse
sense.
Bulk.
Liv and I could be twins.
This. Alright, now everyone's where they belong. Alright, so just across from Liv, we have Hunter playing the fighter Bulk Ripley. Above that, we have Jesse playing the cleric Aurora. And popping his head back into the screen is Jordan playing the monk Regal Tetheala. Now that hopefully all of our technical issues are fixed, we'll go ahead and get started. When last we met, our players had found their way into the central, the sanctum of Natuk, and faced the trio, Izdor, Anton, and Targlom. They were offered a job and declined to work with the trio, and instead initiated an assault. Well, it looked like it was going for our players for a while, until suddenly the trio decided they'd had enough and took off their little kid gloves and started playing ball. Their adventures got really close to killing a couple of them. However, they keep returning to this font in the middle and restoring themselves. Throughout all of this, different energy beams have been popping up between the pillars and corralling the players in certain directions. When we last left off, Izdor had just unleashed some hell on people, and that brought us to Endra's turn. Endra, what do you do?
Okay, I'm going to, with my rapier, take a stab at Targlom.
Oh, that's a good question, Regal. The 8 is Bulk Ripley's reminder to himself that he's raging for 8 more turns.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
It's tendrils for turns.
Oh. He's a hentai for 8 more turns. Got it.
Got it. And Endra, I'm sorry, you were striking at who?
Targlom.
That is not a hit. 12 is not a hit.
I'm not surprised to hear it. Okay. I will be disengaging. And then I will be... I'm gonna run. You guys can see that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do that and move to over here. That's my...
Sounds
my
like a
full
party.
range of motion.
Great use of the key, the Q key. All right,
I'm still
Hunter,
getting
thanks
used
for
to
letting me know. Let me go ahead and new Q.
Alright. That'll be all for my turn.
All right, Bulk, go ahead and restart your screen.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Get Bulked on.
All right, once again, the technical difficulty issues, we're going to have them every episode. It's just part of what we do. Endra, good turn. Did you have anything else? Horchata Skinny Bottom. It's all you, buddy. You're muted, friend.
Alright, sorry about that. Horchata's going to head towards the duo right there.
So you jumped off of a 35-foot high balcony?
Oh, that's what that is. Okay, no.
Yeah, so the white all the way around is the balcony that's 35 feet off the other part of the ground.
Okay, got it. I'm gonna go over here to Regal and ask, hey, like, how do I get down there?
Regal points down towards the stairs where, God, what's his name? Joran?
Hi, Jordan.
Hi, Joran is. Yeah, I can't see his name anymore. So, hi, Joran, where he is. And he
Copy
points
that.
down.
I do have a limit on how far I can move. Where's that again?
Is your speed?
Speed, I see it.
If you dash, you can go twice as far.
Yours is 30, right?
30, yeah.
So you started here. So you could get as far as there.
Okay, that's where Horchata's gonna end up right there. And then, let's see, what is the distance between me and Zeodor?
You have a giant barrier in front of you.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Geez, I'm just gonna stop everywhere. Okay. I think that's gonna be my turn for now because I'm trying to get down to the fight.
Okay. Yeah. Nope, wrong button. There we go. You guys notice this beam here? This one appears. Aurora, I need a con save.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay. You are able to stand your ground. It hurts, but you're able to stand your ground because it's
Not
not
horsing around.
fully in your space, and you only take
Okay.
3 damage as it kind of singes your hide a little bit.
So I'm allowed to keep standing where I am?
You are. You feel
Okay.
a push in a direction that is random. So you do feel force pushing you to the west, but you don't have to move. You can move 5 feet to the west if you choose.
Delicious.
I'm gonna stay.
Okay, I like it. Bulk, you said you're still having trouble seeing?
Yes, please kill me again.
Fish Bulk is my command. Should roll, so that's not it. Everything looks square on my side.
Good. I'm good
Alright,
now.
great.
I'm along.
And Horchata, you didn't have anything else? Alright, well then it's time for Anton here to work magic, pun intended. And Aurora, I need a strength save.
God. Okay.
Not as good.
Alright,
as
decent,
good.
not great. Suddenly, from around your feet, you see these black tendrils of energy erupt from the ground and just start wailing on you, almost as if like there's a kraken underneath the stone.
Uh-huh.
And it deals you 6 damage. And your reaction, you don't have a reaction until your next turn.
Okay. Do the tendrils stay, or did they kind of dissipate
The
after they did
tendrils are
damage?
still there.
They're wacky inflatable tube man now.
They'll only be there for a very short time, but just so we remember that's why you don't have your reaction. They're kind of binding you up from movement.
Okay.
How do you pronounce that? Arms of whom?
About him.
That's my
H-A-D-A-R?
Hebrew professor's name.
Adar?
Yeah.
That's
He
terrifying.
does not
and legit
have
at the same
tendrils.
That you know of.
That's fair. I've only seen her on Zoom, so.
Exactly.
time. And,
She grades all of her papers with them.
and he moves to here. And since you don't have a reaction, you can't take an attack of opportunity against him.
Rude.
Alright, that brings us to Hajorn. Hajorn is getting very frustrated that everyone keeps moving and he can't get through these walls. And so he's going to continue. He's going to back up now because going up is just not an option because there's nobody bad up there anymore. So he is also going to take the dash action, which will put him here. That's Hajorn's turn. Regal.
I'm a pretty acrobatic guy. I want to jump from here to there.
With that fall though, do you? Oh, I know you got that ring, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go for it.
Okay. So I can tell you what to say. Jump a spell. Well, I already activated that, so YOLO. So triple distance and all that stuff. Do I need to do anything special for this jump since I'm technically going downwards? I think it just lets me do the jump spell, but I have a reaction of slow fall anyways. Alright. Gonna yeet on down to this. Is it an interaction to try and take that book, or is it an action?
Interaction.
Alright, I'm gonna try and take the book.
Okay, I need a whiz save.
And a wish save you shall have.
You're able to grab the book.
Alright. Can I further interact it into my knapsack? Or
I
backpack?
consider that all part of the same move.
So I throw it in there. And then I'm going to, let's see. Okay, I'm going to move up. This is probably a terrible idea. I'm going to move here and I'm going to use my... Do I not have a greater potion of healing? Huh. I could have sworn I had a greater potion of healing. Weird. Okay, I'm gonna drink one of my potions, so I guess I'll get 10 health back. And... let's see. That'll be it for this one. Yeah.
That means Targalam, he's going to here. Cast Cure Wounds. You see him wipe a hand across his body. Several of And that brings us to Aurora.
Yeah, I'm gonna move away.
Also, you have advantage on any attacks you have against this guy until
This guy.
my turn. Yeah.
So it means Aurora, you have advantage on him, if you so choose. If you do end your turn in a spot where that wall is, you will take damage again. So you're not gonna take it right now, but I'm just letting you know.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna move out of this wall. I really want to touch the thing, but I also keep getting attacked, so I'm just gonna leave. Try it again later. But that was only movement, so I can still attack.
Correct.
So I'm going to, run out of the way, but then, yeah, okay. No, hold on. Sorry. I'm gonna use Guiding Bolt against Isidore from the distance that I'm at right now.
30 feet.
Yeah, I think I have like 120. Yeah.
Right.
I'm just gonna do level 1.
Okay.
That's a lot of dice. Holy shit!
That's a definite hit. Oof.
Roll it again, see if you get 20.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, okay.
Oh god.
Roll the dice. No.
That-
Well,
that's
it's a good
okay.
thing that
The-
first one's there.
Advantage means the lowest one doesn't matter.
Abort. Okay.
So he'll take your 15 damage and look slightly.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
I mean, very slightly since he just healed himself.
I know. He was the one that almost died, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That is turn.
All right, Bulk, talk to me.
Ooh, Bulk has 2 things he wants to do. Both are bad ideas. I'm gonna go for the thing that's probably gonna do something. I'm gonna sprint into this.
Okay, so you sprint into.
Can you hear me?
Yes. So you're like jumping into it.
Yep. I'm using all 60 of my movement to just dive into it.
I mean, that's a choice. All right, I just need a con save.
Good news. I'm good at those. Not good enough.
You feel it start to burn, and you are thrown 10 feet north.
Well, that didn't work.
I'm good at those. Fuck.
Well, yep. I'm gonna drink a potion then.
Got anything else for us?
4d4 plus 4, so that's 20 health. Nope.
Alright, well then I need something from you, Bulk. I need an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, that's not my best thing I've ever had.
Say.
What the?
Okay, you feel a small tickling in the back of your mind, but it quickly fades. Sucked. I would get third level spell slot.
I giggle.
What's that?
I giggle.
It's opposite day. The two rolls. Reversed.
It
I
works
know.
out.
Oh, smart today.
Alright. For... Alright, Endra.
I was about to, this is just an aside, I was about to put it in the chat, but Jordan, your Greater Potion of Healing might be at the very top of your list of equipment. That's where I found mine. Really?
Evidently don't have one, even though I have not used any potions the entire game.
What a shame. Bummer.
Yeah, I
Okay.
had two. I don't know where they went unless Brandon stole them at some point.
No, the only
Which
person
he-
I've stolen
Black.
stuff
Yes,
from is Victor.
Yeah, I don't know where mine went.
That's so sad. All right, well, on the topic, I will be consuming a Potion of Healing. Not a greater one, just a regular one. I don't know how they work, though.
Well, you take 10 health.
Fabulous.
In a normal game, you'd have to like roll and add stuff. No, game. Take 10.
That's great. I hate math.
Yeah. The real reason
Okay.
I don't do it, not because I'm generous, it's just because I.
Okay. Me too. All right. I'm
Nice hat, Victor.
going to.
Thank you.
Oh, I like that too. Oh, man. All right. I'm going to dash and go all the way over here to that square.
Wow.
And I guess they're all handily blocked by these stupid purple beams, aren't they?
They are indeed.
And I suppose that will be it for me, yet again.
This one disappears.
Uh-oh.
Swing.
Rachada.
Rachada's going to use his dash action to continue his way down to the middle of the room. How do you do the like the distance like arrow?
Yeah, so on your left side, you'll see a little panel where you have like a paintbrush. Down below, it's a circle that has a ruler coming out of it. Click on that, and then
Okay.
you can use it to drag and draw. And anytime you want to turn it, like to make a 90-degree angle, just tap the Q key. Acts as a
Sorry, guys. Okay. I think it was 60 feet. And tap the Q key.
Yeah, so what I mean is like every time I want this to lock in place, tap Q so I can just dragging thing.
Oh, okay. I see.
So like that, a lot more.
There it is. Oh, that is true. Okay, I go to 60 feet, approximately. Move myself, or try to running the chain in his pocket. Okay, here we go. This step breaker. And that's my turn. I'm just trying to get down there.
Right. Alright, sorry, I was looking at the wrong spell list. Alright, we'll say... Horchata, I need a... Wisdom save. Oof, that's rough. Hear this chorus of whispers back in your mind, and it's overwhelming. It's almost as if the weight of the world is sitting on your brain with sound. You just want to start clawing your own eyes out your within. Extremely unsettling. Deals you 8 damage because I rolled the lowest I possibly could almost. But you feel compelled to run as far away from this guy as you can.
Wow, okay.
So really that would just put you right here. So you sacrifice your reaction.
Copy that. 8 damage. Okay.
Cowering in the corner.
Alright, Hyjorn, seeing this, unsettled, and shouts, Horchata, are you okay? And Horchata apparently doesn't reply, so he's very concerned. So he's going to... Horchata, how are you looking right now, physically?
Oh, I'm like, sorry about that. Like, yes, like, I think I'm fine. So I'm just kind of like in the corner, just, you know, like I'm holding my knees, kind of like rocking back and forth.
Physically, though, how healthy are you?
I look fine. I guess not. My skin is very pale.
Skin pale.
No, but like I'm afraid, right? So.
Oh yeah, I'm just wondering if you're hurt. You need healing.
Oh, do I need healing, or like will this pass, or like do I need to be healed, like to be
What's your
freed
health
from
at?
my health? My health is at 38. Yes, I would like some healing.
Isn't that like max health for a wizard though?
I mean,
No, seriously, isn't it?
far. He's moving towards you. Actually, gonna dash all the way. Can't heal you because he dashed, but he'll be ready to heal you soon.
Okay, thank you.
All right, and that brings us to Regal.
Yay. Regal is going to, let's see, he's going to go over. Wait a second. Okay, never mind. I see him now. Regal's going to go right here, 20 feet, and he's going to grab this book.
Okay, con save. Sorry, whiz save.
Shit.
You feel compelled to go as far as you can away from that book.
JK. No, I don't. I have things for that. What is it called? Stillness of mind.
Fresh memory.
You can use an action to end one effect on yourself that is causing you to be charmed or frightened.
Okay. So you're using your action for that?
Yep.
Okay.
Can I try and take the book again?
You already expended your interaction there.
Bonus action?
There's no bonus action for grabbing. I have to say probably.
Okay, I'm gonna punch the book off of its thing then.
How?
Unarmed strike.
So you can only take that if you took strike.
Hmm. Okay. I see how you do. Alright, I guess
Do
it's my
the
turn.
rules, yo.
Only when it suits you, sir.
He is the law.
I
I'll
am the law.
have that be my turn.
All right. And that brings us to Targlom. Is going to move to here. That's what he will do with turn. Very exciting. Rora, talk to me.
Is the max healing that a potion of greater healing can heal is 20?
Correct.
Okay. Roy's just gonna take a potion.
Okay.
And that's it.
Right. Alright, that brings us to Bulk.
Oh. Okay. Was ever explicitly said that we can't get through these barriers?
It has never been explicitly said, no.
Has anyone tried?
No.
Okay. Well, Bulk is a entrepreneur of these sort of things. So he's going to walk to here. He's going to try to interact with this fountain again.
Okay, that's going. You reach through it, you feel your hand getting warm, but then you're able to push through this pressure and you're in. And it's soothing, and cool, and it coats your arm, and you feel and see this red and blue energy weaving its way up your arm, coating your whole body. You feel healthy, you feel strong, almost as if you just had a long rest. Your health is completely full, and your special abilities are also filled.
Oh, this is awesome.
That fountain goes
Okay.
dark.
Like completely dark.
Completely dark.
So that's just one
They
second.
had free recharges. Bulk used the third.
Great deductive reason.
Thanks, Dad.
Bulk's going to grin, and he's going to try to charge to this barrier at his old friend.
Oh god, he just got action surge back, didn't he?
Yes,
Yep.
you did. Alright, talk to me about exactly what you're going to try to do. Are you trying to run at it, and when you're only 5 feet away, backing up and running, or are you just trying to push through it? What's going on?
He's just going to push through it with his sheer like force of will.
Okay, I need a con save.
Okay.
You are able to push through it, but
How much
you
damage is it?
take 9 damage as you
Okay.
force yourself through.
He's still grinning. And
It costs
gonna
triple
come.
movement to move through it, though. So that's 15
5 feet is 15.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've gone 5 feet, 20 feet, 25, 30. He's going to go right here,
Alright.
and he's going to attack both of them again. So he's going to start with him.
Roll to hit. Oh, there's no damage on him. Gotta take it off.
Yeah, no more advantage.
He didn't need it anyways.
Alright.
Add 66. Okay, so that's 8 damage, or no, 11 damage.
And it's-
I'm going to, what?
Go ahead.
I'm going to try to grapple him too. I think I grappled him.
Oh god.
Alright. And oof, he can't roll that high on that.
And then I'm
You've
going to
grappled
attack. I'm going to attack this one too.
Okay. he is kind of shimmering. It's kind of hard to see exactly where, kind of in and out of focus. So you're back with disadvantage.
Okay. I don't think that hits. So
It does not.
that one would have.
Would have, but what?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. So currently grappling him.
Good turn.
It's a solid turn. Good damage. Grapple. I like it.
And I got rid of their healing thing. And I have action surge again.
Solid turn. I need a or a charisma save from you, Bulk.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
No.
no.
Alright. You suddenly no longer feel angry or upset at these two. You don't feel as if they're even enemies anymore. You feel very calm toward them. Indifferent, as it were.
Okay.
Is that a charmed effect?
It might be.
I'm just asking.
It is.
Okay. Thanks.
Oh, you know what? I'm looking at the wrong spell list.
Jesus
rid of that.
Christ.
Yep, I failed you. So ignore that. You don't feel like that at all.
Okay.
That's-
What do I do? What do I feel instead?
That spell never happened.
Okay. What are you going to hit me with then? Hit me with something.
I want to be hit.
Hit me, Daddy.
Ah.
Now, Isidore is going to try to, I don't know, break away from you because how are you grappling him?
Like around his throat with a tendril.
Very nice. I like it. And yeah, he's going to try to break free of you. Going to fail dismally, even though I rolled a 17. And that's his turn. Endra.
Sorry, that was weird. Okay. Endra is going to reach for her trusty immovable rod once more. And what she wants to do is place the rod. I guess how far can she reach? She's like 5 feet tall. So as low down as she can safely reach, so I suppose probably a little less than 5 feet right there. And use it to maneuver herself onto this here pillar, which she will then shimmy as far down as she is able to.
Alright, so
Or
you're
limited
going
range
to
of motion.
use the rod as a kind of stepping stone to jump out to the pillar, grasp it,
Like
and
a
slide
little-
down.
Like a little monkey bar
Okay.
situation.
And
and-
kind of do like a kip swing out to it.
Yeah.
Okay, and so you're trying to grasp the side of the pillar?
Yes.
Okay. So, fancy dancy, let's call it an acrobatics check.
Oh.
It was
Very
beautiful.
acrobatic.
Exactly
She does
how you
a
described it.
she does a flip. She does like a little one of those
Why
little
not?
gymnastic like things around the bar.
To the whole giant to a kip release. And
Just for style points.
love it.
Yep. And then retrieves the rod, obviously. And then it's 35 feet up, and now I'm like 5 feet down. So, I know I can only climb half my walking speed. Can I slide down? How fast can I slide down this pillar?
You know what? I'd say you can probably slide all the way to the bottom safely.
Awesome. Okay.
Just
Endra
because that was
is...
so epic.
Sweet. I'm so glad to hear it. Endra's there now, on the ground. And
That was only movement and interaction.
yeah. So, all right. I guess there's no way I can reach anyone to attack. So the last thing I'm gonna do is dodge and end my turn.
Okay.
You can move further, can't you?
What was that?
Can't you move further if you want?
So that
Or
was
is
your
that-
movement speed.
Oh, okay.
Because
Got it.
yeah, movement speed is total distance covered, and so
30
you
feet.
got to think in a 6-second period how far could she really go. All right, Bulk, you look at your tendrils, and suddenly they're empty, completely void of.
I'm getting real tired of this shit.
You know who really is? Hi, Jordan.
He really is. Yeah. That brings us to Horchata.
Yeah, so Horchata's gonna like look up and see Jordan there and say like, "Thank you, my dragonborn friend. May I please have that potion?"
He can't give you anything.
Oh, can I like go up to him and so
Take it.
Can I take it from
He
him?
doesn't have a potion. He's actually going to heal you. It's an action for him.
oh gosh,
Otherwise, he
Wow.
would have produced it for you.
okay. And I guess it's probably best that I wait here until it's his turn. I wanted to dash, but then he would have to follow me.
Well, he has a movement speed of 30, so if you can find a way to move 30 feet, he can still move and heal you.
Fantastic. So Horchata's going to move a little closer to the fight, approximately 30 feet. That's
The fight is in
right
front of you.
there. Wait, what?
Up the stairs. Did Horchata not see the man teleport?
I did not see him teleport, but I see him now. Okay. Well, Horchata's not healed yet. Doesn't want to get too close.
I'm pretty sure Hydron would go before Isidore does, because Isidore just went.
Okay. Then I will move 30 feet towards the fight in that direction. Right.
Blast his mouth. You do have Dragon Breath, by the way.
You have
Brandon activated
6 more
that.
turns of dragons.
Oh, okay. And I Dragon Breath towards Isidore?
Isidore.
Isidore? Am I saying that
He's
right?
just in range, so yeah, hit him.
So yes, I'm gonna do a
Burning finger.
cast. It's working. Fire. Submit.
Ooh, I heard the dice.
But a lot of clicking here.
Oh god.
He fails the hell out of that next save. He takes that 40 damage.
Nice.
Sweet.
He looks
Horchata,
visibly singed.
like Horchata yells to him, "How do you like that?"
I like apples.
Like singed apples?
And that's Horchata's turn.
All right. Anton here is going to glare very intently at Bulk, and Bulk, I need an intelligence.
Is Anton glaring at him like Clint Eastwood? Oh. Oh.
It's unfortunate that critical fails don't make this type of thing even worse.
You suddenly have a neurodegenerative disease.
You have brain cancer.
Uh.
No, so you feel almost as if someone has driven a rod through your head. It's like the worst ice cream headache you've never had, because obviously Bulk's never had ice cream. Did. That's kind of what he would be experiencing. And you take a whopping 6 damage. And if you have to make a saving throw before the end of my next turn, subtract 4 from it. Then he is going to not run away, because he knows what you can do. Hyjorn is going to come chase after Horchata. Confused why Horchata left, then he understands that he saw they deal some damage. Comes churning up behind you and heals you for 20 health.
Nice.
Sweet.
Such teammateness. Very wow.
That is turn. All right, and that will bring us to Regal.
Yay, I'm gonna try and take the book again.
All right, whiz save.
Son of a bitch!
You once again feel compelled to run. Are you going to take that action again, or are you going to run?
If I run, can I use my action still?
Yes.
Okay.
It just ends up your reaction. Or I guess
Okay.
it's just gonna burn your movement, not even your reaction.
Do I get to choose where I run, or do I just
I roll
sprint?
for it.
YOLO.
So you would roll east. And so
I
since
move-
there's a pillar in your way, you would obviously choose to dodge either up or down. So at that point, you have some choice.
Can I just book it the other way?
Sure, if that would be your response to hit the pillar and turn around and run the other way, go for it.
Okay. Now what?
It just burns up your movement. You still have the rest of your turn.
All right. So. Really only get to fear, can't I? That's annoying. Shitballs. I don't think I can do anything here. Unless you could tell me that I can Radiant Sunbolt his ass, I got nothing.
Which one?
Radiant Sunbolt
No, which person?
and Tune. Oh, I guess I could hit the other dude, couldn't I? Wait, what's the distance on that shit? 30 feet. So it's 35 feet up. I'm assuming I can't reach him in that case.
What's the range on Radiant Sunbolt?
30.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay, I am going to launch a longsword at him.
Going to use a longsword as a improvised weapon.
Yes, I'm going to yeet my LS at him.
Take that, LS.
Yeah, I'd go for it. So
Okay,
the range, it'll be a d20 plus dex and proficiency.
$22.
You huck a long at him. Which 2 strike him, dealing damage. I really shouldn't have let that happen because it's so freaking far, but
I mean, this is a relatively strong monk who, you know, I feel like throwing a longsword is not the most difficult thing in the world. It's not like it's a bastard sword or a claymore or something.
which is why I went with it. That's still on the order of a lot of feet, 35 feet up, and trigonometry that I didn't feel like doing, but you did
He
it.
double hand throws it.
I can dig it, and you successfully put a big gash in his shoulder. Hated.
Good.
Brandon,
Six
it's
glass.
only 30. Brandon is 36 and a half feet.
Thank you for that. I did not feel like trying to do any staggery crap.
I made it. Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Beautiful. You know, it's probably less than that too because Regal's 6 feet tall, so
Oh yeah, I suppose.
I didn't think
Rough
about
it.
that. So
30.5. Mwahaha.
regardless, there we go. All right, you're able to check that sword. 5 feet, 30 feet.
I hit him. That's all that mattered.
Indeed. He disappears and
Rude.
reappears here,
I'm okay with that.
and Targlom. Get right here. Targlom grins. You said you wanted to play. Let's play. And he is going to cast Boom Blade. He's going to wipe at you. Let's roll where you guys can't see. Doesn't matter though, he did not hit. His first attack. With his second attack, that hit.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, so them
Oh god.
add in one of these
Yeesh.
for a total of 20 damage.
Okay.
Chuckles. That was fun. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have much else for you.
That was
I
good.
feel like Volk could definitely do a Stone's Endurance again if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, I could. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you. So that was 23 damage. Okay, I'm gonna heal for. I think it's like 16.
Just 20.
It was 20 damage.
Yeah.
So he only did 5 to you then, I think, with Stone's Endurance. Does he have to roll for it, or is it like an automatic with Stone's Endurance?
Automatic, you can
depends.
negate up to 6.
Yeah, if we're doing the health thing.
Hey, oh. There you go.
It's yeah, Stone's Endurance.
He
I
take
feel like Indra is getting ready to line up like a really epic shot.
She's definitely gonna grab that book. I can smell it.
Alright.
Ben,
Volk,
Ben, I have a
you
question.
good?
Yeah. So, is this convergence right here? Is that double? Does that double the impact? Because you're running into 2 technically.
Yes.
Uh,
You're through 2, so it would be twice as difficult.
Okay.
I can smell what Volk's gonna do.
Oh, goodness. Alright, I know exactly what's going to happen, and that makes my heart hurt. Poor Targalom.
I've seen this movie. I know how it ends.
But here's the fun part. I haven't
You got
used
the-
his boots yet. Teleports to there.
Oh, that's stupid.
I mean, I feel like Volk could still definitely throw his ass into it.
Yeah, but it's gonna be, he's not gonna be pinned in 2 walls in bulk. Here
That's
he has
fair.
a little bit of lateral. Which brings us to Aurora.
Sweet. Well, Aurora is going to kind of sprint over here. No, to this one, this corner. And then she's going to start concentrating very intensely and kind of looking up at the ceiling and stuff. And then all of a sudden, a storm cloud ranging. Yeah, she's getting fancy. It's the last battle. Yeah, so a storm cloud of a 60-foot radius erupts 10 feet high, which I assume the building can accommodate it, or the room.
Oh yeah. But where's the center of it?
We'll say where I am. Wait. Let me. Yeah, where are the other guys? Yeah.
So you
but-
said 60 feet in radius?
Yes. Although it's only 10 feet tall, so I don't think it would hit the people on the 35-foot ledge.
Right. Well, and if it's only 10 feet tall, it would probably be funneled by the walls here. It would leak around them though. But what spell are you using?
Call lightning. I'll put it in the. There we go. It's a level 3. And I think I can conjure it and summon lightning on like the same action.
So the spell fails if you can't see a point in the air where a storm cloud could appear. For example, if you were in a room that couldn't accommodate a cloud.
Mm-hmm. But
So-
still not high enough? Or no?
I think that's saying that you couldn't naturally have a cloud there, but I'm gonna say go for it. Because why not? You're summoning a cloud inside, I don't care.
Okay.
So yeah, basically
Yeah.
the whole room fills with a cloud on this level. And you
So
can...
that means the
Right.
people on the upper level wouldn't be able to see down below.
Correct.
There's the cloud now.
Correct. And the people on the lower level can't see the people above. Right, and you get to choose a point. All creatures within 5 feet of that point make a save. Very cool.
So I'm gonna choose Targum.
Oh.
Mwah.
Well,
Right. And that is a dex save.
Yeah, a 15.
Yeah, he fails.
Oh. So I believe it's this die.
16 damage.
Yeah.
Nice. He does not like that.
Bad.
He
Yeah,
takes
so you just
it.
see like a very dramatic lightning bolt come down right on Tolgrim, and then
yeet.
You see the actual electricity is arcing through his armor, metal leg, bouncing from his leg to the implants on his chest and face. It's kind of gruesome, but graphic. That's
Nice.
the word.
Popped his implants on his chest, Aurora. Good
I'll
job.
take it.
All right. Well, he did not like that one.
Oh, he can still get like the cloud's still there, so
Oh, it is. It is.
some more
He's
to come.
here.
Wait, does it because I can still like I can summon more lightning bolts, does it still count as a level 3, or was it just a level 3 slot to
The next 10
summon it.
minutes, it's a level 3. You cast it as level 3, so every lightning bolt is.
does it expend
Jesus
a slot?
Christ.
No. This spell is one spell slot for 10 minutes, and during that 10 minutes, you can call
just-
lightning every turn as an action.
Okay. Should be systemic.
Jesus Christ.
So that's what there's 10 rounds in a minute, so that's 100. You can call it feasibly 100 lightnings. That's
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Okay.
But that's
Suddenly got
that's
a
your
lot more
action
powerful.
every turn.
It's a pretty solid fucking
Damage.
action.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right. Yeah, those 3rd level spells, they're pretty intense.
I know. I have a 4th level spell too. Okay.
Rough. Is that everything for you?
Yeah. One more question. Sorry. So you have to be concentrating. So if I do something else, does that?
So if you cast another spell that needs concentration, then you have to quit this one. Or if you take damage, you have to do a con save to see. Con or was it? I'll have to look into that, but you have to save to see if you can keep concentrating.
Okay. Sweet. That is all.
All right, over here, this here, instead, this. Here. Here's Bulk. I need a con save.
It almost looks like the sacrificial mark from Berserk. We're close.
Our throne south. You can't go south, so either east or west. South. South, you die.
Should go south.
The south, what the hell? East. You're thrown 5 feet east.
Oh no.
Brandon?
And you take
I want to go west.
6 damage.
It's a high save for that.
Was that?
You said 6 damage?
Yes.
That's a high save for that.
16.
Oh,
Rip.
Yeah.
rip in peace.
Now to push through it is different, but to not be thrown is 16. To push through it was a 23, and you were 24, and I didn't expect anybody to do that. So
Except for bulk.
for bulk,
Never underestimate Bull.
I have learned that lesson. And bulk,
Rip.
it's actually your turn.
Yeah, well, you ruined my man.
I mean, you only have to push through one of the laser beams now instead of 2, or whatever. Yeah.
No, I had a different plan, and now I can't do my plan. You've caged a bear.
Rar.
He has
All
beats.
Well, Bulk is going to drink a potion. So that's at a solid 10.
Like being put in the box when you're playing hockey. It's time to take a breath and drink some water.
Yeah.
yell obscenities at the coach.
And he is going. If what's his nuts comes within 5 feet of him, he's gonna beat the ever living crap out of him.
You drank a potion, so that was your action, so you can.
Oh, well, never mind. Can I dodge? Nothing.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
Wait, nope, you can't because you're not a rogue, so that would have been an action.
So that was fun.
Blip blipply.
Yeah. You guys can keep playing.
You could use the bonus action to heal more if you wanted. Okay. So just trying to help.
Alright. And these numbers are just you tracking your...
Yep.
Okay, just making sure. Alright, Izdor going to step to here. He's going to cast a firebolt at Horchata. Horchata does a 22 hit.
22 definitely hits. Hurt.
Aren't you resistant? Yeah, aren't you a fire Gensi?
I am.
Shouldn't you be resistant to fire?
He is.
You want to take half.
Let's see.
You are. You're resistant to fire, Victor.
Thank you. Sorry guys. If I didn't have you, I'd be dead.
5 damage.
Yeah, it's half.
Right, so you take the 5. Then he launches another one at you. This one is a 23. Does that hit?
It hits.
Right, it'll also be half of this. 7.
All right. So 12.
12 instead of 25. Not bad.
Brings us to Endra.
Hello. Endra is going to if I dash, I can like split that up. Like it just means I get double my movement speed in
Yes,
my turn. Right?
absolutely.
Okay. So I'm going to dash to the book, obviously.
Obviously.
All about the book.
And I want to try to pick up the book.
Alright, it's going to be a whiz save.
Come on, I already fucked it twice. You can get it now.
Is that how it works?
Yep.
I'm trying to click on it. It's like yelling at me. Okay, there we go.
Damn.
Andrew wants to use inspiration.
Like a party.
We are not a wise party.
Oh no.
What a waste.
You
Okay.
feel yourself compelled to run as far as you can to the north.
It sounds like Endra didn't use her dash bonus action.
You
You would only have to move 15 feet instead of a
yeah,
lot more.
but that doesn't really mess with my plans. Actually, that's fine. That if I use my dash, so that is just gonna put me up against this wall. That's as far as I can go north. And then one moment. Well, that's a convenient pillar. Wait, is that pillar just like holding up the top level, or does it block?
So they run
Anton's
floor to
move?
ceiling.
Of course they do. Anton, whatever. All right. Well, then the last thing Endra's gonna do is. Oh, I was gonna say dodge, but wait, no, I can do that.
Only if you. Well, yeah, he can.
Yeah, because my action was to dash.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use my
Rogie.
cunning action to dodge.
Smart move.
And that'll be it for me.
Endra, have you got anything else for us?
Nope.
Alright, then that's going to bring us to Horchata Skinny Ball.
It's me. Horchata's like looking in like Izidor's like direction, and he wants to ask him
You said
What is-
Isidore's direction?
Did you
Yeah,
say
so-
erection?
Okay, I heard something else.
He looked at Isidore's erection.
That's what I heard. Yay for Zoom.
Like I'm hearing, okay, and I yell out, like, what is your favorite creature?
He just looks at you. What?
Wrong answer. I want to cast the spell Polymorph, 4th level, on him.
Ooh.
What are you turning him into?
Something.
Oh, you'll see. So,
you guys can make a whiz save, right?
yes, he, but first let me,
Take a selfie.
oh, weird, so I don't really have to roll for this?
Nope, I have to roll for it.
Oh, okay, yeah, so yeah, and yeah, it is a wisdom.
Okay. Boy, let's hope this goes decently.
I don't. I hope it goes bad.
No, you wanted to go good because then Isidore can't do shit.
No, I hope it goes bad for George or for Brandon.
Oh, he fucking polymorphs. I've seen this Harry Potter thing. You're about to turn into a frog.
You said it's a whiz save?
Yes.
What's a 9 get me?
No cigars.
You do not save. You needed a 15.
What's he turn into?
He turns into a cat.
Okay.
Why can't you pick something that like falls hard from tall heights?
Well, a cat only has 2 like hit points, so
Okay.
Cat. Cat stat block.
How long is he a cat for?
1 hour.
Or until your concentration's broken.
That's right.
Don't break that concentration.
Can't speak, it can't cast spells, or do anything that requires hands or speech. Oh, okay.
You just punt him.
I
Yeah.
forgot polymorph was a thing.
Now you know.
So as I'm like in concentration, like I can't like talk to anyone. Like I think like this question was
No, you
You
can.
can talk, it's just you can't cast another concentration spell, and if someone deals you damage, then you have to do a con save to see if you're able to continue to concentrate, and that con save would consist of you rolling a 10 or half the damage that you would get with whatever's higher. Alright, very exciting. Great move, Horchata. What else you got?
Is Jordan in here or is he somewhere else? My
Jordan-
like,
Oh, we have
Oh
bad
no.
we have bad news.
So
You weren't here for that one.
You left Jordan out with Gwabinschwarts. Well, when everyone activated their locks, a certain person you guys are familiar with came out and abducted Gwabinschwarts and used some kind of magic to cast aside your dog. And the last we saw, he had struck a wall and fallen down limp on the ground. And that's the last anybody saw of him.
wow. Like Horchata has like tears in his eyes. And that's my turn. Yeah, it's a cat.
That's a cat.
Not just any kind of cat.
So just to make sure, is this like our typical monster cat that has
Challenge
like?
rating 0, tiny beast, unaligned cat.
So this is a 10 health cat now.
2 health, 12 AC.
Okay.
Cat.
Just making sure.
You turned it into a house cat.
Or Isidore.
Or
Isidore.
Isidore indeed.
Like Isidore is the enemy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
Oh yeah,
definitely is.
oh yeah.
Well,
I know. It's just he went from like
I was
having
wait a minute,
kind of some
I think
damage
I
to someone can breathe on him and he may die.
He went from ultimate power to meow.
Got it. Sweet.
Guess you could say not took doesn't pay off.
Big like Yzma from Emperor's New Groove vibes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
really wish I'd given him counterspell.
Too late for that.
Oh yeah, way too late.
You wish that everyone. That's what you have to go for. Counterspell. Always.
All right, was that it for you, Horchata?
That is it. Horchata like maintains his concentration, contemplating his next move towards the cat.
Play the game.
Targalom is going to disappear and reappear right here. And this brings us to Anton.
Wait. Didn't he? Did he layer action teleport
Yes.
last time? Okay. I was gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so Targalom has the layer action teleport, but he also has boots that allow him to teleport up to 15 feet during his turn as long as he teleports to a space he's already been in during that turn.
Yeah, I meant Anton because I was like,
Oh.
I'd definitely go next if that, but if he layer action, then yeah.
Yeah. No, it's yeah.
Okay. I believe you. Victor, what if Isidore had said that his favorite creature was a dragon?
I would have said, oh, well, that's like tough luck. I don't know. Like, I wasn't really expecting an answer.
A European swallow.
Yeah, like I almost did like an owl, but then he'd be able to fly away, you know?
Get your fucking distancing off of me, Brandon.
I was hoping for something like humiliating, like a sea cucumber, you know?
Why'd you make him a fish?
Like blob floating.
Yeah, I mean, why did
blob
it?
fish.
Make him a fish and then he slowly dies because he has no water.
Yes, and we could have concentrated on somewhere else, and now I have to shoot like a cat.
Asphyxiation.
Or like a shrimp.
Get your little fucking tornado. What the fuck is this?
Wow.
My storm cloud?
No, this is another
Oh.
another cloud. You
Huh.
guys see a dark gateway. This is just like a hole of blackness, not quite a black hole, but a hole of darkness that opens up into the actual just the fabric of reality in that area. It's filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises that can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and creatures fully within the area are blinded. The void, a bunch of tentacles and tendrils come reaching out and grabbing anybody who is within that circle. And everybody who starts their turn there will be taking 2d6 cold damage. If you end your turn there, you also have the same.
I can't be surprised. So,
You're not surprised it
You're not
happened, but
surprised.
it will happen.
Surprise
well,
is
I
different.
mean, what I'm saying is, like, there's no way that those tendrils would be able to grab me if I very much was able to see them with the alert portion.
No, so surprise is something different. Surprise is when you're outside of combat and something surprises you, dealing you critical damage. Oh, that's the advantage. That's surprise. This is different. Google
What's
it away,
this
buddy.
stuff?
This is called Hunger of Hadar, and there's nothing about surprise. It's just like any other spell.
Okay.
That's a new one.
Yeah, it's because it's one of his other third level spell slots. So, been trying to hold back, but you just turned his buddy into a cat.
I hate wizards.
All right, Hyjorn. Oh, that's me. Hyjorn is going to step to here to attack Targalom with advantage.
You protect that wizard at all costs.
And will cast Wrathful Smite on top of his normal attack. Oh, screw it. We're gonna cast it at strike with the censure. With that 19, he fails to hit. Don't worry, he has another attack. He also fails to hit. That was useless. Good job, Hyjorn. Regal, what do you got? Oh, since you're starting there,
2d6, yep.
so... So ignore the acid damage one. That's just if you end your turn there. So it's gonna be the 8 and
Mhm.
cold.
Alright, Regal's going to take one step as he's sprinting or getting ready to jump and run, and he's going to leap to the top here.
Sounds like fun.
Kill that. Kill
Cool.
that cat.
He's going to punch the cat.
Yes.
Punch the cat.
I'm going to punch the cat right in the head.
You kill the cat.
Isidore is dead.
Thank
As
God.
his body strikes the ground, it turns back into the form that you all knew of Isidore, but instead of his leering sneer, he's just
Does he have
classic
whiskers?
mask of death. No, the whiskers unfortunately fade.
I'm gonna use my second hit and punch Anton the snoot in the snoot.
Right, it's with disadvantage
Why?
because he has an ability that's making it so he's always shimmering, and his damage against him is dealt at disadvantage until he takes a hit that turn.
You never
Well,
said a
'cause-
shimmering came back up.
I've said it every turn. I didn't. Oh, I haven't said it every turn. Every turn it's gone away. I've said it during his turn. Bulk's super
Okay.
familiar with this.
Yeah, I missed because of no, I missed for other reasons, but
Okay.
So the 10 will not hit.
I'm gonna use a key point, and I'm gonna do flurry of blows. Jesus Christ.
14 will hit as shimmering goes away as you strike him.
Okay, takes 11. Second hit. 15, I guess, would be the first one.
Hit.
So another 8 damage. And with that, I am going to use an additional key point to do a stunning strike. Or no, technically that has to be a melee weapon, doesn't it?
Yeah, and you already burned up your bonus action with your for your blows.
That's just an other. It's not a bonus action, I don't think.
90% sure it's a bonus action.
When you hit with a melee weapon attack special, you can spend 1 key point to make the target stunned until the end of your next turn if it fails a con saving throw. Doesn't say anything about it being a bonus action.
No, okay. I get what you're saying. Stunning strike. My bad.
But I don't know if my fists count as melee weapons.
No, they're unarmed. No, melee
Oh.
weapon is a physical thing you hold.
I mean, my fists are melee attack. But yeah, that's it. That's kind of weird. That
You know what?
can't.
That's you would think that they are. Hold on.
it's a monk too. You feel like stunning would be like stunning,
Yeah.
right?
That would be really stupid. You know what? We're gonna play it as if they are, because that is your primary weapon. It would make sense that if you had stunning strike, you would be doing it with your hands. So go ahead and add the stunning strike.
It's a con save, right, or a dex save.
But you are the dungeon master.
Evidently, it would be regardless of melee weapon attack because of the monk.
There you go.
So I'll take it. So yeah, I'll spare that key point, and so he has to do a DC 15 con saving throw. Otherwise, he will be stunned until the end of my next turn.
Well, I definitely didn't come anywhere near 15, so he is stunned.
Fuck yeah! Regal's very happy. That's the first time I actually got to use stunning strike.
That was a highly effective. We've had some really solid turns.
Killed a cat. That was awesome.
Killed a cat, stunned a snoot.
That first. Got anything else for us?
Oh wait, never mind. Nothing.
Regal, did you have anything else?
Nope, that's all that I can do.
Is this giant tornado a concentration dealio?
It is, which means it's now gone. Great job.
Nice.
Look at that, Jordan. You saved all your allies. Targalom's not in a great spot, but he is way too stubborn to try to do anything out of it. Instead, he's just going to fight. He's going to cast Branding Smite to add 6 to his attack against Ijorn. First attack is 20. Let's see. For 10 damage plus 6 for 16. His second attack, also a hit. 16 plus 12 for a total of 28 damage to Ijorn.
That's a lot of damage.
Whoa.
Ijorn looks visibly shaken.
He can
And
touch himself.
And then Targalam is going to. No, he's not going to run. Aurora, what do you got?
How is Hyjorn looking? Just shaken, or does he look more beat up?
Hyjorn, he's had better days. He looks a little injured. He's got a couple of big cuts on his face. His armor's a little bit dented in. He's kind of nursing his left arm a little bit.
But you also have the power of lightning for like the next forever.
Yeah, but there's nobody in the range.
How far
Isn't
is
it 100 feet?
Yeah, but it's only,
Yeah, but
goes
it's only
up
10
10
feet.
feet tall.
Oh.
And everyone left.
Can she move the cloud at all? Oh,
No.
damn.
Yeah. But I didn't take damage from that cloudy thingy. It wasn't there long enough.
Nope.
Okay.
Regal
Oh.
saved you all.
Aurora, I think her personally, it seems like all the guys up on the ledge, they're kind of, her teammates are getting things done, punching guys and killing people. So she's
Okay.
gonna try to take a swing at this book because she sees everyone struggling, so she kind of wants to
The struggle bus.
see if she has what it takes, which she thinks she does. It's just a wisdom.
It was
Is
save.
Is it a so it's a saving throw?
Yes.
Okay. Watch and learn.
You're able to grab the book.
Hell yeah. And that's my turn. I
Alright.
only have one action. I'm just gonna pocket it away in my pouch.
Okay. You slide it into your pouch. Bulk, what do you got?
I was hoping this would all disappear when the book was gone. That's disappointing. Yeah. Yep. Yep, he's gonna run through it. He's going for it again.
Alright, you know the drill, con save.
No.
You were thrown 5 feet to the north and suffer 7 damage.
So if I try to run to here and I get thrown to north, where do I go?
Oh, I thought you'd gone to the south one. I apologize.
Oh no.
So not the north. That would be west. You can't do that. East.
Why can't I do west? This is west.
You can't be thrown through it. You're repelled from it.
Oh, I'll be thrown through it though. How much damage?
It was 7.
Can I do it again?
Can I have more, Daddy?
Of course you can. Well, I mean that was your movement. We'll call. You can try it up to the limit of your movement, I guess.
So that was
That's-
5 feet.
That would
Okay.
make sense because you wouldn't be able to bounce back that many times. One more time.
I remember 2 times. No. Oh.
Also not able to push through it, but you're not repelled backward. So you're able
I'm
to
not?
stand touching it if you want. And you only take 4 damage.
So I'm just right next to it.
Yes, but it did not repel you backward to stop you from passing through it.
Ah.
I'm just gonna heal myself then.
I never expected someone to actually try to push through it like you do, so I kind of had to make that rule up, so now there's a lot of weird rules.
Sounds like a Brandon game.
What are you talking about? Me making things overly complicated? No.
Bulk's just gonna stretch.
Alright, and that would bring us to Isdor, who's dead.
Yeah.
Rip
After
indeed.
Bulk's turn, Targalam is going to himself to here. And Endra, it is your turn.
Did he teleport?
He did.
Okay.
Okay. Endra is going to move 40 feet to right there, and then use her short bow to mount a ranged attack at Anton Lesnoot.
spit in
Holy
your general
crap,
dark.
that's definitely a hit.
Sick.
So you have advantage on him since he's stunned right now.
Roll
so
it
if you
again.
want to roll again,
Roll
you
again.
can.
Sure.
Get a crit.
May as well.
Ruin his life.
No.
No, I mean, it was a hit, so there you go.
All right.
Let's see some damage. And since he has one of his enemies next to him, you do get your sneak attack damage for a total of 17 damage.
Awesome. Okay. And then Endra is going to use her cunning action to dodge and end her turn.
Okay.
Oh, you do this, Liv. You do dodge more than anyone that I've played with as a rogue, and it's probably smart.
As I should. I'm just wasting a cunning action if I do nothing.
Ask Brandon. I just throw daggers at people.
He does.
Yeah.
But back when I used to play a rogue, I was always taking dodge, and it was amazing.
I'm not
It's a solid way to stay alive.
It
exactly.
really is.
Okay. I'm a healthy-ish satyr.
And this is how we see the difference between a defensive player and an overly aggressive player.
Endra is an alcoholic. She's young but could be healthier and doesn't want to take any chances.
My liver's
fatty
already
liver.
gone.
All right. Ender, you got anything else?
No.
All right, that brings us to Mr. Skinny Bottom himself.
Me.
Skinny with it.
Get skinny with it. Skinny Bottom goes right here. Like, what is this character name again? I keep forgetting.
Targalong.
This
No,
one?
not
Nightjorn.
not the enemy. The Dragonborn.
Oh, hi, Jordan.
Hi, Jorn.
Name
For
not
child.
showing?
No,
No.
like from the picture, he looks like a bird.
He does kind of look like a bird.
Like, yeah, some kind of eagle.
The beak.
He's
Or child-
Dragonborn.
Oh,
Yeah, but like low key, if you look at it, it almost looks like he's wearing a dragon's head, and there's like a weird little head underneath it instead of
Okay.
just the head being
Fair,
the
I
thing.
see it.
Like a really weird hood, like the guys that wear the bear hoods type of thing.
Yeah, like,
That's
it
what
looks
I
like-
saw.
eagle. I mean, like a beak, right, from a distance. But anyway, all right. Yeah.
Until you
so,
see the eyeball.
Cortana turns to his Dragonborn friend and says, "Do you require healing?"
I will be okay, but sure, healing is always nice.
It's a yes or no question, my
Yes,
friend.
please.
Very well. Horchata hands his like potion of greater healing to him.
Ow. I am honored.
The honor's on mine. He gives a wink and a spin and continues going forward.
A wink and a spin.
A wink and a spin, guys. Bad deal. Now Horchata faces Targalom, and he's going to use his Scorching Ray attack. Apologies to Regal, who's right behind him.
YOLO.
I knew you would say that.
Scorching Ray.
Ray.
Does that only hit the first person, or does it like go through like a
It
laser
is
beam?
if I remember right, it's a 120-foot long beam,
Yeah.
and everything in that line takes damage.
Let's see, did it? 7.
This is exactly like that DBZ scene. In this sense, I'm Piccolo. If Targalom is Raditz. Hurt him!
So you have to make a ranged attack for each. So you can hurl up to 3 rays, 3 directions. You make a ranged attack for each ray. On hit, the enemy takes 2d6 fire damage.
Throw them all at me!
So yeah, it
yells.
wouldn't be able to pass through somebody. You have to hit a target. So I guess you can hit Targalom 3 times.
I will hit Targalon 3 times on the head, on the chest, and the growing.
It's 3 ranged attacks.
Are you doing this as a 3rd level?
Yeah, this is 3rd level.
You get 4 then.
Yep.
Wait, sorry. So roll 4 times.
Yeah, for
Four.
attacks.
Got it. A 1, a 2,
A 3?
3. A 3.
And don't forget your 4th.
Oh wow. Okay, it's not like registering.
There we
Oh,
go.
it,
All
it-
right.
it was trying.
So
Okay.
the 12. Why is it only rolling damage?
I might be like messing up on my end. Oh, that looks. That's.
There we go. So we had a 12 to hit does not hit, 20 to hit does hit, 19 does not hit. Oh, wait, 20 doesn't hit. Yeah, 20 does not hit, 19 does not hit, 12 does not hit, but you have one more.
Doesn't he gain advantage since technically he's sandwich-ish?
No, you'd have to.
No.
You only get that from melee attacking.
Gotcha.
All right, and none of the 4 hit him. Though they hit him, but they don't do him damage. His armor just kind of deflects them off. That's
Like regrow
unfortunate.
his implants.
Horchata does not do a spin, nor does he wink.
You have a +7, and the highest you rolled was a 20.
Why are you rubbing it into him, man?
I was really hoping that would hit because I've been wanting. Remember we didn't do Scorching Ray last time just so he could.
Yeah. Well, he had the highest AC person to go against.
Yeah, it's true.
Can't win them all. Okay. I think it's Horchata's turn.
All right, Horchata brings us to Anton, who is stunned,
Yeah, he is.
and as such, there is not jack he can do
Nope.
until the beginning of your turn, right?
End of my turn.
End of your turn. All right, so he's just kind of doing whatever. And that brings us to Hyjorn. Hyjorn is going to charge up to here.
Advantage!
Going to once again attack at Targalon, this time with advantage.
Don't fuck it up!
He glares at you.
It's okay.
For cursing his presence. And cast a Wrathful Smite. Do an additional 6 damage to his attack. First attack does not hit.
God damn it.
Oh wait, has advantage. First attack does hit.
Yay!
For 8 plus 5 plus 1d8 plus the 6 plus an additional 7 plus 6 is 13, so for 23 damage. And for his second attack, he does the same thing. Does not have Wrathful Smite this time, of course. Advantage. He hits that with an additional 8 for 8, 21 damage.
Nice.
And he strikes Targalom so hard with his censure that he crushes the metal in on Targalom's head, causing blood to come instantly pouring out of his eyes as Targalom just kind of slumps in a heap of metal and flesh onto the ground.
Oof.
Big oof. Alright, that brings us to Regal.
Regal is gonna punch the ever-living shit out of the snoot for a second. I punch you a second time! So, do I get an advantage since he's stunned?
Oh, actually, since there is no one currently able to focus on these,
Yeah, I'll go poop.
yes.
Thank God.
Cool.
Alright, now, I'm
Since
sorry,
he-
what were you doing?
Since he's stunned, do I get advantage
Yes.
on my smacks? Alright. I hit him one time with my unarmed strike.
On the snoot?
Yes, for
Yes.
9.
Oh, you have the 20. Duh. Yes, that's a hit.
And then I hit him another time
The second time.
for 19 or for 10. Is he dead yet?
He is not.
I expend a key point, and I throw him a flurry of blows for 10 damage on the first one, and for 11 on the second.
He's gone.
Good, because I'm out of key points.
Do you care to tell us how it went?
So just rapid punching him. It kind of looks like something out of a Hitman movie, like just kind of back fisting. Pa, 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 pa. It just like smashes him down. The last one concaving his nose kind of inward and then pushing up, and just you see his eyes just glaze over red, and his head has a very peculiar bulge to it, as almost like his nose had punctured into his frontal lobe.
With nary a sound, he falls dead to the ground.
So much for your sucking noises.
And you were left in this room, loud or large, but strangely quiet, cloud still trumming below you from Aurora. But aside from that, you hear nothing.
I'm taking Targalum's boots immediately.
Okay.
I'm gonna dissipate the storm cloud.
Um,
Bummed that I only got to use it once.
Regal,
It was awesome when you did.
Regal, the boots look highly and remember that this is an artificer.
I don't give a fuck. Doesn't he still make them do things?
Yes, but after he dies, the spell fades.
Okay, well, Regal is sad.
After 24 hours, so the spell will be retained on them for 24 hours.
Okay, Regal's gonna put those on real quick.
All
But he's
right.
gonna retain his shoes as well, put them in his backpack.
Okay.
Well, Bulk's gonna clap. Good job, everybody. And he's gonna
Let's
look around. Now what?
let's loot their corpses.
Loot the corpses. Loot all the corpses.
So that's what Regal's gonna start doing.
Endra's
He's
gonna
start-
scurry up there because she also wants to do some corpse looting.
Is there anybody that's not going to help search bodies? Didn't
It
think
sounds,
so.
like, it
What?
sounds like it's covered, but I mean, I'll just kind of like walk around like the fray, like everyone is searching. I'm just kind of like looking.
So you're helping
More
via
sure.
supervision.
That's right. Supervising and like hoping to take something.
Super good officer.
Okay. Yes. Definitely
Yeah.
officer type stuff right there.
I think during.
what
I
was
think
that?
during that fight. I think during that fight, Bulk had gained and lost at least 100 health in total.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, you were killing it out there.
Literally.
On Isdor, you guys find a pair of he has a pair of interesting bracers on his arms that seem to glow with some kind of radiant energy that you can't quite see, but you can definitely feel. Anton is wearing a cloak that seems to be hard to place. One moment it seems like it's a few inches to the left, the next minute it seems like it's a few inches to the right, and as you strip it off of him, the cloak itself still seems to kind of almost vibrate in place. He also has a ring of protection +1. And then Targalom has a battle axe that looks just a little better than a normal one, almost as if it were a battle axe +1, and a very special looking belt.
Bulk wants to look at that belt.
Yeah, can we like Arcana together to figure out what these items do?
I'm sure you guys could, looking at the spell levels you guys have, and if you guys are willing to take a few minutes to do so. The bracers are illusionist bracers. You know that they are enabled to, well, they were originally designed to make it so the caster could cast multiple illusions at once. What it really does, though, is while wearing the bracers, whenever you cast a cantrip, you can use a bonus action, cast the same cantrip second time.
Ooh, okay.
The cloak is a cloak of displacement, meaning attacks against you have disadvantage until something hits you. Then you are attacked like normal until the beginning of the turn. Ring protection is a ring protection +1. Battle axe is a battle axe +1, and the belt is a belt of dwarven kind, which does a fair bit of stuff.
Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna vote that the illusionist bracers go to Horchata. Seems like he might have the most spells. Either that or
Aurora.
one of the two, since they seem to murder people with magic quite a bit.
Like Aurora can have it. I feel like I have, like, since I'm like I already have a thing, so it's all yours.
Anyone have opposements to that?
Does Aurora use offensive cantrips?
Do you?
I don't.
Or any cantrips?
No. Oh, cantrips are just the. Yeah, it's not a spell slot. Not really. I have cantrips. I just don't really use them, but maybe I just haven't chosen good ones.
So maybe give it to Horchata anyways?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, if you use cantrips more, then
Okay.
that cloak though.
Not Regal. Bulk, what's your constitution if you could quantify such a number?
About 17.
I think maybe the belt of dwarven kind would be good for you.
I also have a 50% chance of growing a beard every day, so that's
do.
fun.
Does anyone else want this belt, which essentially increases your constitution by 2 to a maximum of 20, and you have advantage on charisma persuasion checks made with dwarfs. And if you're not a dwarf, you can almost grow a beard sometimes, and you can speak dwarvish, and you get dark vision. And you have advantage on saving throws against poison and resistant to
Wow,
poison.
that sounds like a hell of a thing.
Yeah. So you sometimes might grow a beard? Because
Yeah,
Aurora,
Only,
like,
it's only 50%.
Victor, are you talking to yourself on the chat?
I was earlier. I'm not anymore.
Because I saw Napos Forever said, "Nice hat, Victor," and then Napos Forever replied, "Thank you."
I have no friends. It's just me.
Whoa, whoa! You have
Whoa.
at least 5 friends right here.
Of course, like that's why I can make that kind of joke because I got friends like you guys.
Shots.
Yeah.
I think maybe the battle axe would be good for Aurora since she likes to have large weapons.
oh, yes. And
Potentially.
there's a probably 0% chance of growing a beard with a battle axe. So,
I believe there is
Thank
no
you.
chance with the battle axe. So that leaves a ring of protection and a cloak of displacement. I already heard Endra wanted the cloak.
I haven't said anything, but Endra would say she would point out how stylish she looks in cloaks of all kinds.
You're kind of small though.
How big is Anton?
How big is Anton Burn?
Anton? Oh, he stood maybe 5'9", 5'10".
Okay, I think
A-
that
a
cloak
cloak
would
can be
definitely
tailored.
work for her.
Yes, the battle
Might be
axe
a
is
little
+1.
long. But
I don't know
she
about
could-
tailoring a
Have it?
magical item.
She could
Um,
definitely like gather it up a little bit more around the shoulders to shorten it.
Well,
Endra's like
Regal's-
5'2".
Regal's gonna argue for the cloak and offer the ring of protection in place of that too.
What does it do? How does it work?
You wear the ring and you
Yeah.
get +1 to your AC.
Aishorn
Oh.
looks at you guys and he's like, "Did not they say there were treasures untold and riches beyond our wildest dreams within the confines of this facility?
Yeah, we're working out these ones right now, Hydorn.
But if you get something else that you like more, then you would have to redistribute things again."
Why?
I fought hard. I punched these guys a lot, and I got hit a lot. I'm gonna take something, and I
Okay.
like. I'm
Suit
going.
yourselves.
So what about this? So I wrote it out there. So Horchata, Illusionist Bracers, at least claim Battle Axe, Aurora, Belt, Bulk, and then Regal and Endra can fight each other later for the Cloak of Displacement and the Ring of Protection, assuming we don't find cooler items that we'd rather have.
Who's taking the battle axe? Oh, Aurora did.
Aurora.
Sounds like a plan.
But this is just assuming. We can like just yeet everything into a backpack for now, and like Hydorn said, if people want to have something else, we can figure that out and do the divvying later on.
Endra's cool with that.
Cool. Did we find it? These guys had no money on them?
No, they're in their own house. They don't carry money on them.
Losers.
Yeah, losers. Come on, money clips. It's the thing.
Money clips hold hard to hold coins with. Hold to hard
That's-
coins with.
Not if you have a coin flip. Either way.
Coin clip.
I guess
Introducing the gold coin clip. Hold up to
Exactly.
1 gold coin with your clip.
Or 2. Regal's going to suggest that we start raiding the ever-living crap out of this place.
how about we look at the books that, or also
Yeah.
we could look at the books that we
Look at the books.
were able to get.
Endra whips out her book. But she's
Regal also.
not very
Cute.
smart. She cannot read.
You can't read anything?
This would be great if
Um,
I could read.
That sign can't stop me because I can't read.
No, Regal's going to suggest that we go into the room over here where there's not dead bodies.
So yes, looking around, you do see that there is one room on this level to your north. Down below you, there are 4, looks like little door or kind of arched stone archways leading through the balconies. One of them directly below you into a room that way. One here, there,
Regal's going
and
to walk
there.
it.
So again, that's below you guys. So if you want to walk down and around, it's not a problem.
Oh,
the only
that's-
one that's on your level is this one here.
okay. Well, Regal, with his recollection before he jumped up there, noted that there was a room that looked like it could have housed some beds, and maybe we can convene in there before we check these other rooms out.
Yeah, sorry,
We're-
doing 3D is hard on 2D surfaces.
Indeed. So Regal's going to go into the room.
As he would like to rest to get his 4th level spell slot back.
Aren't we also looking for
Where's that
Gwabi?
Well, in a minute, we got to rest, man. We just beat the shit out of the 3 most powerful people potentially in the realm.
Yeah, like
Couple.
Like, were these the 3 people? Like, are we
The
like did we
trio?
win
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the trio. We killed them.
one? Is it?
Well, it wasn't that's
Okay.
it. A couple people almost died there, so
Bulk's still like at 88 out of 98 health, so.
yeah, but you got down. You were down what, sub 10, weren't you?
No, it's at 30. 35. 35.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
So I see
yeah.
several people going into that room. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm gonna go downstairs and check out those rooms.
There.
Well, Regal
where
was
they
again
are.
suggesting that we all go into this one room first to look at the books as a group.
Andrew's
Oh,
sleepy
so-
and needs someone to read for her.
Just to
Reading.
clarify, the 4 rooms on the sides are downstairs. The 1 room to the north is upstairs.
Yes.
It's kind of hard to show that on a map.
So we're downstairs right now in the
Yes.
bedroom.
What are these dressers?
So you walk
Bookshelves?
into a room. It's a dimly lit sleeping area. It has 3 comfortable but modest-looking beds. There are also 3 wardrobes. Very rich-looking wardrobes, mahogany with some kind of brass or gold fixtures. There are bookshelves also lining the room, and a small writing desk with a chair lined in velvet.
Do we want to try and read these books, or do we want to rest, find Gwabi, and see if he can read them?
Oh, that's probably a good idea. To have Guavi try
Yeah.
to decipher them.
Okay. Perhaps we should do a quick long rest here. Who knows if time moves at the same pace as it does out there, since these folks were alive for so long. But we need rest. Horchata's used a lot of spells. I've punched a lot of people.
I'll block the door.
Quick, long rest, so
Is that 4 hours?
8 hours.
8 hours, right?
8 hours with Gwabinschwarts being abducted and held somewhere.
Okay. Well, can we? What do we
Well,
get from a short rest here?
You get hit dice back.
Glavi's either already dead or they're not gonna kill him. So I mean, and we have 24 hours to find any missing persons. So
I'm fine with a short rest if other people are.
Yeah,
Andrew's
mean-
fine with a short rest.
yeah.
Okay. If not, I can do some healing. I have some.
Hydro
I think
also
Spell
is able to heal.
I think the issue was more that Horchata wanted his level 4 spell slot back.
With a short rest, you don't get spell slots back, only with long rests.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you guys are either 8 hours or running
Let's-
without that 1 spell slot.
let's rest.
I'm fine with whatever. It's up to y'all.
I feel like we need to find Gwabinschwarts.
Why don't we let the ring bearer decide?
Looks to Hydorn.
Like, look into Hydorn and
I-
waiting his answer.
I feel uneasy resting. My job is to protect the professor. He's been without me long enough, and this area cannot be secured as there is no door on this room. It's just an open portal. Do
Bolt
not
can
know
act
what else
like a
is in
door.
the area. I am apprehensive at the thought of resting.
Can we have 2 hours real quick?
You do you. I am here to help.
Okay. So Bulk doesn't need the rest.
I will stand guard
Oh,
with
okay.
bulk.
I don't
So
need
can we
I
do
don't-
2 hours?
rest either.
Sure.
Andrew just needs a little bit of healing. She doesn't really need to rest.
Okay. I literally need to rest.
Then take a nap.
Oh my
Do
lord.
it.
Okay. You know what?
We just search without him.
How short is a short rest? Like, what's the
1
shortest
hour.
it can be? Okay. Can we have an hour and I can meditate for 30 minutes? Is that okay, folks?
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank
Andrew's
you.
fine with that. Andrew wants to check out what's inside these wardrobes while that's happening.
Anybody else searching, or is it just Endra?
I'll take a peek.
Well, if everyone else is gonna stay up, Bulk's gonna rest for like an hour.
All right, Endra and Aurora, you find a variety of things. You guys find looks like almost a sash or a belt that has rubies studded in it.
Cute.
You find another cloak, a sword, and a scepter.
Something like playing dress up.
You also find 3,500 gold and
Nice.
an array of cloaks and other garb. Some fancy-looking boots, a couple of fancy backpacks, and various knickknacks, odds and ends, things like that.
So you said sword, scepter, cloak, gold, fancy boots, fancy backpacks.
There was the sword, the scepter, the the sash or belt, the cloak. Actually, it's a cape, not a cloak. I apologize.
I want a cape.
And then, of course, the gold and the random stuff.
Ender is totally fine with Aurora taking the cape if she can have the sash, ruby sash, and thinks we should split the gold 2 ways.
Both the
Since-
cloak and the sash do seem to radiate with some kind of magical energy.
Mm.
I'm fine with
So
that.
while I'm in trance, I can still see all the things happening. By the way,
Really?
yep.
Okay.
As can everyone else who is watching you do this.
Right,
As a
but
reminder.
Well, they should have looked.
yeah, the way we wrote the rules, if they're the only ones that choose to search, they choose where the loot goes.
Oh, cool. Well, guess that cloak might just go to me then.
I think Ender and Aurora should each be 1750 gold wealthier.
Yeah. We
mean-
put forth the effort.
What
Great.
time,
Sweet.
Brandon? What time is dawn from now?
Time is dawn, but you guys came in at sunset, or just a little bit after sunset at some point.
So this is all
'Cause-
like 8 hours from now.
Somewhere in that region, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I love the group dynamic we have.
Ender's also gonna.
whoa.
See, Brandon, this is why I don't play nice usually. Because when you
Uh,
do, then this happens.
I'm not even gonna step on that one. Just
It's a cognitive fallacy, but it works.
I'm just gonna ask Hyjorn if he could help her heal a little bit. A
Of
smidge.
course. If we are resting, you can regain 2 of your hit dice worth of hit points if you so chose.
I don't remember how that works.
That's okay. What is your 1d8? So you can have 16 health back.
I
Oh,
thought she
don't-
was looting.
If we're sitting for an hour, looting is not going to take an hour.
Oh, okay.
Great.
These are
Well,
nice things.
I don't even need that much, so
Because you know it's the
that's
10-minute rule.
fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
I'm done resting.
All right.
So, Aurora, I could also take a short rest and recover 2 hit die.
Everybody right now has the opportunity to, or I'm sorry, it's only 1. You guys are only doing 1 hour, so it's only 1 hit die. My apologies.
That's okay.
No, for a short rest, it's as many hit die as you want. You just, if you have 5 total hit dice, you can spend up to 5 before your next long rest. So really, does that make sense? So since you guys are all level 7, you'll have 7 hit die, and so during a short rest, you can spend from 0 to 7 hit dice, but it takes away from your. And so if you have 3 long rests and you do 2 hit dice at each, that's 6 hit dice total, and so you'd only have 1 left, and the hit dice fills after a long rest.
Ender only wants to use 1
Okay.
to hit die
Okay.
then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use 2.
Not at all complicated, right?
A little bit.
How how challenging do you think it would be to remove these gold or brass fixtures from these wardrobes?
Take everything.
You can all.
How soft are these linens?
The fixtures would be fairly simple to remove. They do look like they are in fact gold. The linens are, like I said, they're fine. They're simple but nice, soft, cotton,
City.
not silk.
Egyptian threaded? Oh, okay.
Ender starts unscrewing doorknob, or I guess cabinet pulls.
Of course she does.
And Regal just walk across the way because he has no interest in stealing doorknobs.
Go
Not
for it.
stealing if they're
Sorry,
dead.
acquiring doorknobs that have been left unsecured.
Perfectly good doorknobs. You're lost.
Good
Potentially
doorknob.
during that hour, maybe you could have asked your wizard to help you identify what those magic items do.
Well, you already said that we figured it out. Oh, are you talking about the
Which
new one? that
one?
only
Oh.
Indra?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
ones that
I-
Indra and Jesse found.
I'm just
point.
curious about what her fancy new sash does.
Aurora's already wearing the cloak. She's just gonna point at it.
So
It's a
Horchata,
cape.
they ask you about these things. You don't
Yes.
have to identify them if you don't want to, but
All right, like we're gonna go like meta game here. Like, do I just make this up?
No, it would be. You would do an Arcana.
It's a level
check.
35 sector.
You would do an Arcana
Yes,
check,
that
and
is
then I would tell you.
The horn of being. I don't know.
No. If your Arcana check is high enough, I would let you know. Tell
This
them.
is the Titan serum.
Got it. Yeah. So how would
Roll Arcana.
how would that process go?
You roll Arcana, and then
Okay,
I would give you the option of either me telling the group, or I could tell you privately, and you can tell them whenever you want.
Okay. Did you all like ask me?
Yeah, yes, he was asking right now, Horchata. I
Okay.
think you could help
Like
help me
how does
out.
that gives like a good a grunt and a nod. Rolls Arcana.
Mentally, of course.
Mentally.
Oh yeah. You know
Oh,
exactly
wow.
what these things
And
are.
I would like the DM to like throw it down.
So you don't want to know privately?
No, because like if you say it now, then we all know like right away. So
Okay. The sash or the belt, pardon me, is. If I can get my notes pulled back up. It's a belt of ruby mastery. You know that it is made by a certain monastery in the north, and it denotes an intermediate stage on the path of mastery in a certain monastic order. Using it, where a wielder can use a bonus action to regain 1d4 plus 1 key points, and it can be used 3 times, 3 times, but not more than once per hour, and all the charges respawn each day at dawn. Then you have the Rod of Security. And I closed out that tab, forgive me. The Rod of Security. I'm actually just going to pick the box so you guys can read it. 'cause
Holy
it's a lot
shit. Yeah, wow.
And
199 other willing creatures.
yeah,
That's a
interesting.
lot.
That's exactly what people need in order to become gold leaders.
You choose the form the paradise takes. What is?
just go with it.
Y'all want to go
The-
on a journey?
What's the cape?
Sword of 9 Lives. It's a long sword.
Disneyland. All right.
And
Wait, where was there a sword mentioned?
You mentioned it.
Oh.
I just don't think I got
So-
it, or we didn't notify what the sword was.
So I guess me and Aurora never split up the rod or the sword. We'd only
And-
split up the sash and the cloak. I just kind of
The
didn't
clothing.
think they were very important.
Cape,
I was like,
Fine.
oh, cute for my disguise kit.
and the cape is the cape of the Mountback.
Oh.
The Montabac?
Well, Aurora just
Trebek.
starts, I don't know, using this
Wow.
cape.
Dimension door. Nice. Are the boots or backpacks anything?
No, they're very nice. They're made of fantastic high quality leathers. They look like they would last you a very long time or be worth a lot of money.
She wants to swap out her old sack for a snazzy new backpack.
Delightful.
Is there a purple one?
Sure.
Cool.
Jesus Christ.
Does anybody want the rod? 'Cause I'll take it.
Does anybody want the rod? Because I'll take it.
Oh, are we all included on it now then?
No, I thought it was just like you guys that can have it.
I mean, no, they're not the only ones that can have it. They
just
found the
get to divvy
stuff,
it.
so they can choose how to divvy it up or not to.
I see. If you do not want the rod, then we can decide amongst ourselves who should have it.
I guess, I mean, we could just have someone hold it and then, because you can transport up to 200 people.
Who's holding our other stuff that we found a little while ago? Oh,
Because
curious.
that was the agreement, is that you guys would divvy it all up later.
All
Yeah,
right.
but I guess fuck that, right? Haha.
I don't think they ever said they weren't gonna divvy it up.
It's kind of a play.
No, what? No,
Is
it
it-
wasn't. We all agreed to divvy it later.
I wish.
That is not what the conversation was about 2 minutes ago.
No, not the stuff that me and Aurora just found. That's ours to divvy. The stuff we found upstairs, that's everyone's to divvy later
So
on.
no one's gonna notice the new backpack or the cape or the scepter or.
That's what we're divvying right
the belt.
now.
I'm saying, like, obviously we're all going to see that you have shiny new things on.
And what's
so
your point?
I
You
would
didn't
just take
find
that
it.
into consideration.
Actually, Endra's gonna flaunt her new belt. She's gonna say loud and proud, right to Regal, exactly what her belt does.
Brandon, do you want a reminder what happened last time someone did that?
What? I'm
Bullshit.
offering you a beautiful new belt in exchange for the cloak
Oh.
and the ring.
I don't think that's what flaunting is. Brandon, you can let them know what happened last time.
This is the first game Jordan has ever not been a loot goblin and stolen everything he can and
Yep.
kept everybody else from having it. So this is just desserts right now. Also, it's the first game where he hasn't stabbed a teammate.
There's still
It's
plenty of
honestly-
time.
It is actually, yeah.
Yeah. Last time I destroyed like a 4,000 gold item because why not? And
He
sent
couldn't
somebody
have
into
it.
the astral plane, and I de-leveled them as well.
And that was the time before. The 2 campaigns ago you did that. The last campaign, there was a magic bag that you destroyed because you couldn't have it.
Yeah, I also almost killed the entire team in the first dungeon.
Right. If Endra would have been able to hear all that, she would have thought it was incredibly petty and spiteful.
It was.
It was also the character who was a rogue, but you play you.
Well, Endra is the rogue this time around, and once again, she waves her beautiful new belt about and tells Regal what it does, and says that she'd be happy to trade it for the cloak and the ring that he's currently holding for all of us.
If it makes you happy.
Are you holding?
Otherwise, she'll just hang on to it until she can find a buyer who's willing to give her what she thinks it's worth.
Are we done with this
How
for
big-
now?
Oh, I just have one question. How big are the boots? Could they fit a horse?
The fancy pretty boots?
Yes.
Are they size
I'm-
12?
You know what? They
Size.
just happen to have a set of horse boots in there that are just absolutely gorgeous. They must have a horse that they usually ride that's really fancy. But yeah, well crafted, beautiful
Horse
leather,
food?
with with a
Spurs?
metal shoe on the
What?
bottom, and it looks like it wraps around the hoof and ties in the back. Comes up about halfway up the ankle. No.
Brandon, why don't you
Not
say
like a
this?
sexy little horse boot.
I know, do you have a heel? Can I be taller?
No.
Okay.
What was that, Hunter?
Why don't you say there's gloves?
Horse gloves?
No!
Noobs.
Human gloves.
She needs horse boots.
I
She
need
has human hands.
Yeah, but she wants boots.
They have a
Well,
very
I don't think-
fancy horse rolling around that they usually ride.
Awkward.
Old Bulk springs a rake and says horse boots and is seeing what all the commotion's about.
You woke me up for horse boots? Well, Aurora's happy with the boots and... Well, she took the boots, the gold, and the cloak. Oh, sorry, last
Hey.
question. For the cloak, so... Like, does it... So I disappear and, like, smoke comes up? Is the cloak, like, allowing me to just suddenly, like, disappear? Or is it, like,
Once
if
a
I
day.
just appear?
Once a day, the cloak allows you to basically teleport.
Nice. Okay,
With brimstone.
sweet.
Okay,
Okay.
so we still have to decide what to do with the sword, or we can decide later.
Bulk has
So,
no use for a sword.
What I'm tracking is that Aurora's wearing the cape, Endra's wearing the belts.
Yeah.
I think Aurora said she was taking the
Waist
scepter.
snatched.
Oh, well, yeah, I'll take one of those.
I mean, you are the two that have it.
Yeah, I
Right,
thought
right.
that we said that we didn't want the scepter, and that Horchata said if neither of us wanted it, he would take it.
Oh, yeah, we should give Horchata something, because
Yeah.
he identified all those.
Exactly. That's what I think too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Scepter
which-
to Horchata.
And he was very nice in being honest to you guys, because he could have had me tell him what it is and totally lied through his teeth and got you guys to give all this stuff up. So, thank you
Could've.
for being so honest, Victor.
That's me, honest skinny bottom.
Horchata now.
Perhaps we should check the rest of the rooms before we go and find Gwabinschwarts, because
Potentially a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
Okay.
good idea.
Andrew
Okay.
agrees.
And
Let's, like,
so
throw it
Horchata
down.
now has a pleasure garden.
Oh my god. Regal's gonna go to the bottom left room and start searching it.
Right, as you walk into that room, you see what looks like maybe a war room of sorts. There are different cabinets all around that have drawers full of maps. You see a map here, several different maps and written plans, and up on the wall here, a map of all of Sudanol hanging on the wall with different pins put in it.
Is this Horchata's pleasure garden?
Over here, you do see a stone bench, a little
I'll
bit
raise
bigger
your
than a normal bench, but it's got 3 goblets and 2 bottles of.
Are the goblets pretty?
They're
Is
very
the
ornate.
wine
They're gold and
expensive?
encrusted with gems. The finest wine in the land.
Kendra is an alcoholic, and she snatches at least one of those bottles up. If anyone else
Regal-
wants a bottle, she'll be willing to.
Regal's just gonna throw the 3 ornate goblets into the pack of shit that we have stolen from the trio.
For your
Um,
personal knowledge, each of those goblets looks like they're worth about 10 gold.
That's not as fancy as I thought the trio would be.
Okay.
Okay.
To that one table right there on the what is that? The east.
I'm
on,
sorry.
Like the wall?
This?
You and Bulk started at the same time. What were you saying, Horchata?
Oh, I was just like gonna ask like what is on this table here because like Horchata is also.
That's the table that had the 3 goblets, the 2 bottles of wine.
Horchata Great Lakes. Okay.
Does anyone else want the other wine? Other bottle of wine?
No.
Great. Kendra shoves 2 bottles of wine into her fancy new backpack.
Bulk, you were saying something?
Bulk's is going to try to deduce the war plans on the table.
Okay. It's not too difficult. You do see a map that is very similar to the one that you guys saw before.
Ah.
Only with this one, the ones near Pleasanton, Fort Levelly, and Latpick are circled. The one in that cluster of islands on the left is also circled. The Tarangaport one has an X through it, and the Stone Coast one down the southern waste has an X through it.
Interesting.
Sounds
Sounds like there's 2.
It's like we should have kept one of them alive.
Or we can find Draven.
Eh,
He was their
You mean the book?
voice.
Yeah.
is that it that's on this table?
A bunch of scraps and notes, and it looks like little messages back and forth, reports from other people about portals being opened in other places, a very lengthy report about the movements of a group that moved from Latpick to Fort Levelly to Pleasanton, and then were ultimately
Well, I'm going to scoop all that up
no
and give it
longer
to
heard
Hydor.
from.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Is just
Yeah,
right into the backpack.
yeah. This is getting scooped up and given to Hydor. Like, hey, this is your realm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So,
Hydron
so
should probably
Bulk,
be in there.
Bulk will be the holder of all war paraphernalia,
Here
or
you go,
Hydorn
Lee.
can.
I will take that and deliver it to Golgi.
Gold G. Is there anything else in this room that we found with our
Yeah.
terrible investigation?
Just a series more maps. Note. Nothing that really draws your attention.
Well,
Take what
it's
you want,
all-
Hydorn.
It's all going in the bag.
Regal is
Andrew.
going to begin backflipping rapidly, like doing back handstands all the way across over into this area.
Kendra, she's gonna do a little canter, a little trot.
Both wall vault.
Actually, make it a strut.
Oh,
She's feeling herself with her new belt.
Hydorn also just walks out.
Aurora's gonna go fast enough just to get enough wind to kind of come up and lift up the cape.
All right.
Is the cape on your human part, or is it just like attached mid centaur horse part?
Very good question.
I
Like
need to
around
know.
your waist, like the way you're like you tie it like a fleece jacket.
Yeah, maybe I have my own belt.
Or
But
like,
it's
is it
okay.
like, you know, the
Or-
horse blankets that go pretty much across the whole back, so you just wrap it around the chest and around the butt? So it's like a horse skirt, I guess.
Like flaps.
So if this is
Yeah,
the horse, Do you wear it this way, or this way?
So around my whole circumference. I like to think it's probably on the human form of my body,
That would make the most
like
sense.
a normal cape. Yeah.
While we're figuring all this out, the four of you
Wait,
have
where'd you
walked
go?
into a kitchen. It's looks like it's very well stocked. There's a well here in the corner, a very large oven with what looks like a rack that has a couple of loaves of bread that are now burnt, and a cauldron hanging down with some kind of bubbling stuff. It looks like it's reduced down a lot. It's pretty thick. It's thick. And it looks like someone was butchering meat here, but the meat's starting to get warm, rancid.
Indra starts frantically looking for tomatoes.
Bulk's gonna roll for
Investigation.
rancid.
Gonna roll for rancid.
How rancid?
Oh my god. I think that's a survival check.
Endra, you don't find any tomatoes.
Um,
I'm gonna
Now,
refill
how
my
are you
water
trying to
skin.
determine the rancidity of this meat?
Well, there's
Are you-
fish here too, so I'm gonna try to see what of the meat products is spoiled and what has not.
Do a nature check.
Wow, that's a -1, huh? Interesting.
Hey!
So it looks like this leg and this chop are definitely spoiled, but the fish seems to have been dried or smoked, so maybe it looks okay.
Oh, he's gonna mow down on that fish then.
Oh,
Where's the
Aurora's gonna-
chicken?
Regal, the water tastes fresh, slightly sweet, delicious.
Yay, my water skin is full and I am hydrated.
Hydrate or die.
She's
Exactly.
disappointed about the lack of tomatoes. She wants to go to the other room.
Regal will go with her.
Aurora's was also eyeing the
Are you
fish.
talking about this door, the other room, or the
Oh.
room up there? Oh, the room up there.
Oh, there's 2 fish. I mean, I'm not gonna eat all the fish.
Oh, well, thank you. She's gonna grab one fish.
I was
Oh
gonna-
god. Oh god, no, Brandon. Is this a wine cellar?
No.
Okay, thank god. I thought Ender was about to have a fucking rage.
And just so
I
you know,
was about to try and get the cart back in here.
there was another door in the kitchen area that I think a couple of you might have seen. Just so you know, don't have to go through
Oh.
it. Those of you who went to the north room find a library. It's just lined with more books than you can count. It might only be 30 feet by, what?
As you can see, I
35,
investigated
60,
hardcore.
but, it runs up easily 70 feet. It has ladders going up and down to the tops of all the shelves. You don't find any particular books that stand out to you as anything pertinent to the situation you've been in, but you find a few volumes and
Any rare books?
actually, yes, there are a couple rare books. Each
I would
one
like to get those.
running at looking at about 100 gold.
I would like to grab those.
There are about 4 of them.
Okay, I yeet them into the bag of things that we have stolen from the trio.
I'm gonna check this door out.
Oh, you know what? There was one other thing you find on that table in front of you. You find a book that has a picture that has a drawing of a gem very similar to the gem you have in a little vial.
Regal's going to yeet that also into the bag of shit.
Indra's annoyed that she didn't find any tomatoes and she can barely read, so why did she want to be in the library? She returns to the kitchen.
I guess Regal will follow suit as well afterwards.
Yeah, while they're doing that, Bulk was opening the door.
All right, while
I feel
they're
like
still in
Bulk
the
would
other
have
room.
broke the door open.
Yeah.
Right. So while they're still in the other room, Bulk opens the door. And inside, he sees what looks like a pantry. And
Oh
Uh-oh.
shit.
yes.
Is that where tomatoes would be?
Well, so
That does straight up look like a bag of tomatoes in the
now,
Well, Bulk
Andra,
obviously says,
technically,
"Oh, shit."
he did this while you and Regal were in the other
Sorry.
room still. So
Yeah.
Andra, you're not actually
My
up
bad.
there.
All right, well,
Um,
would follow immediately.
Can
when she made it
Andrew and
back.
I be at the entrance as we were walking back?
Yeah.
He said he did it while you guys were in the other room. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming while you guys are searching, he was doing this.
Okay. So
Bulk,
we'll be at the
Gwabin.
exit of the other room, I guess.
Bulk, as you walk in, you see Gwabinschwarts clinging to consciousness, tied to a chair, his head drooping back, got one eye swollen completely shut, his nose is clearly off center, his entire face is bruised, one of his shoulders looks dislocated. It looks like they've actually hobbled him by bashing his ankles in. He looks absolutely miserable. He looks at you and goes, "Professor," and smiles through teeth. Standing behind him, you see Draven, who quickly draws out a dagger and places it at Gwabinschwarts' throat and says, Come no further." I think that was the accent he used.
I'm gonna say you don't want this smoke, friend.
So, I see you have defeated the Pretenders. It's true, they don't have...
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. You have 5 seconds, and I'm gonna start bashing your brains in.
If you can even
1,
touch me.
2. Can I intimidate? I'm gonna
How-
intimidate.
Roll intimidation.
How quickly would Regal and Endra be able to make it here?
Well,
Yeah,
how
not
long
very
were you
good.
guys searching in the other room?
We didn't indicate, and you didn't ask.
Endra walked out almost immediately as soon as she realized it was just full of books.
Regal had an extraordinarily high investigation, so he found what he was looking for rapidly.
I'd say you guys were in there 2 minutes then, so
Okay.
give it a little bit. Anyway, he's not intimidated, Bulk. He just chuckles. They might have lost her favor, but I have gained it. You see him flex his hand and it kind of ripples around it. I'll tell you how this is going to work. I'm going to leave, and you are not going to follow. And he slowly starts to straighten up and drag Gwabinschwarts in the chair back toward the door behind him.
Nope. I'm going for the knife.
Okay. So you're charging him?
Let's see. Yeah, there's 5 feet between us.
Yep.
Going for the knife.
All right. I need a dex save.
Shit.
It might not be.
Hip hip hop ho!
He lifts that hand that's rippling, and energy blasts out towards you, very similar to what you saw happen to Jordan, and you fly back against the doorway. And when you straighten back up, you see him retreating through the doorway behind him, having left a giant slit in the professor's throat.
Wait. Oh.
Or
Yeah, so I was kind of didn't think it was gonna unfold this quickly. I was like by the door. I was gonna let Bulk open it because I don't want to waste my strength on that. So I feel like I was also witnessing the whole thing.
Yes. Yeah. You
Oh
saw
yeah.
it.
Or what do you want to do during that? Sorry, I kind
Yeah,
of...
do I have it's okay. Do I have time to like also do something before Gwabinschwarts?
The throat has been slit.
The throat gets slit.
So let's.
So-
I go for the knife. What does Aurora do?
Yeah. What are you doing while he's going for the knife?
So did Draven already say that he was about to leave?
Yes. So
Okay.
we're at the point where
Bulk
Bulk
is
going.
diving.
He is diving forward or about to dive forward.
Okay, so I am going to cast command
Okay.
on Draven
Okay.
to tell him to approach. I guess you can speak one word, command.
All right.
He has to.
What's
He's
his
hoping
save?
he's
Is
not
it whiz
resistant to
save?
charming.
It's a whiz save, 15.
Good at that.
I know.
Is he resistant to being charmed or anything? We would know this from our prior interaction, wouldn't we?
Not.
Oh yeah, because he had bullshit.
You know next to nothing about him. I rolled a 16. So
Oh. Okay.
wait, what was the save DC?
15.
Yeah,
Oh.
15. Like attack save. So okay. Well, that didn't work.
Damn.
That was a
Oh.
great
Oh,
try
sure.
though. I really wish that it worked.
I know, because then he couldn't leave. He would have to approach us.
So he continues to do exactly what happened before, slit Gwabinschwarts' throat and run out, leaving this door open behind him down into a dark stone hallway.
Okay.
Gwabinschwarts
point-
starts gurgling.
Andra.
Looks panicked,
Or not-
eyes
Andra?
wide.
Not Andra.
I think you want
Aurora-
Aurora to do some healing,
Aurora,
maybe.
save him. Horchata, let's go.
Touch his wounds.
Yeah, I'm gonna touch his neck.
You're doing cure wounds.
Yes.
All right, as you do that, you're able to. His throat seals up. He takes a deep breath and spurts blood up all over you, clearing the blood out of his throat. One of his eye, his eye kind of de-swells a little bit, and shoulder kind of tries to reseat itself. You came for me.
Not like that.
Seems I'm.
This wasn't as fulfilling as I thought it would.
Yeah, that's great, Globby. I'm sprinting. Like, everyone, let's go. Or we take care of him.
Yeah.
And you're chasing after Draven?
Yeah, I'm yelling Horchata like, come along.
Fantastic.
We heard the gurgle. Do Endra and I hear the gurgle?
Yeah,
Yeah, can we, like-
that's about when you guys walked in.
What the fuck?
Endra's horrified by this, but she does see those tomatoes in the corner. Don't even try to deny that they're tomatoes. They obviously are.
They are tomatoes. Bulk, you said you're going tearing off after Draven?
Yeah, I yell quick like Draven running.
High Jordan is chasing too. So
Chop.
he's running with you. What's
Regal's
that?
gonna ask Aurora if he can place Gwabinschwarts like flat over her horse body.
Yes, just make sure you don't get blood on the cape.
Okay, so Regal places him and then kind of ties him in essentially with some of his hemp rope.
Okay, while you're tying him in, Horchata, you were saying something?
Oh, I was just saying that I was going along with the party that was following Draven.
All right, so I have Bulk, Hyjorn, and Horchata chasing after Draven. I'm assuming you guys are gonna be dashing.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Are we in combat?
dashing?
They're chasing, so we're gonna do a quick chase.
Okay.
Chasing, real
While
quick.
that's happening, Regal is going to run outside and go to that north room.
Okay.
And he is the fastest person here. So he's going to run and jump and go into it, and then I'll wait for you to let me do things.
Great. Sounds good.
Interesting.
All right. So,
Endra also wants to chase. She's very tempted by the tomatoes, but she follows.
You can grab the tomatoes on your way.
It's
could.
not even worth it.
really quick, I'm just gonna have you guys roll initiative just so we can track your actions while you're chasing. Alright. So,
Man, these are some poor rolls on all ends here.
I got excited and rolled 2 on accident. But the first
that's
one's fine.
okay.
Give her the second one. She deserves it. She gets advantage for having Gwabby on her back.
Pretty much. Does that affect my
Oh.
movement?
Aurora, if you do
Well, it
this,
makes
you'll
sense
be
since she's a
flexible.
forest, she would be going pretty quick. So that makes sense.
How tall is Aurora?
Tall. Chamber is not that tall, so
Oh,
That's
may
my
or
only
not-
question.
that
And I
may
feel
or
like
may
I
not
wouldn't
become
be-
an issue. What's that?
Oh god. I feel like also I wouldn't be charging like headfirst into the battle because
I just
I have
imagine
Gwabinschwarts.
the human part being like a spear, and you're just like running, literally headfirst, like,
Naruto running.
We're gonna one of those spiked helmets.
no, the Naruto run, but as a horse. Oh my
Area
god.
51, eat your heart out. All right, the 5 of you, or the 4 of you with Hyjorn, so that's 5, go tearing after him. And you can see it's this long tunnel, maybe 50 feet, and it ends in a T. And Draven just barely hits the end of the T and hangs a left. It's dark, maybe 10 feet tall, narrow, barely 5 feet wide. It's uncomfortable to push through. Aurora, you're in the front, since you had the highest
It's
initiative.
5 feet tall? Okay, well,
No, 5 feet
This-
wide, 10 feet tall.
10 feet tall, perfect.
Yes. So Aurora, you're the first to be chasing. Well, not the first to be chasing after him. Obviously, Hunter Bulk charged after him first, but you're the first to choose what you're doing. And this is all going to be up here. There's no map for this.
Okay.
Oh, okay. He hung left. I'm gonna yell to everybody and then keep chasing after him.
All
Only
right.
the men left
And
at that one.
I just need you to roll a d8.
Oh, R
Well, she
forward
does that.
slash D8.
Yeah, Brandon, I want to be in a private room when you and I talk. Put a space between that, and it's /R, then D8.
If you go to the left, you can just roll dice also.
Slash R space D8. Oh, there we go.
There you go. Bam. Ooh.
Could be
Rip.
good, could be bad.
Is it ever good
Alright.
to roll?
You stumble and you lose half your movement. All right. Regal's upstairs. Bulk.
Hot on his heels.
I just lose my turn.
We're gonna
It's
do
fine.
this chase, and then I'll chat with
Okay,
you.
you do you, boo boo.
Hot on his heels.
All right. You see him about. He's got maybe 30-foot head start on you.
All right.
So-
Also, I have dark vision now, so that's fun.
Terrific.
Oh,
So you
shit,
can
you
clearly
do.
see him as he's dashing ahead. You turn the corner and you see a three-way split ahead of you, forward, left, and right. Don't see Draven.
He's 30 feet. Wait, he was 30 feet in front of me?
Yes, 15 feet ahead of you is where it splits left and right with a forward ahead.
Wait, was I able to see him 30 feet ahead of me? Like, we're running, I see him, he's 30 feet ahead of me.
So he turned, and as you
Okay.
hit the T, he had turned or gone straight. Doesn't look like he's gone straight because you don't see.
Didn't Aurora yell that he hung left?
Yes, so he turned left, right, but Aurora was behind
Oh,
him.
okay, gotcha.
Bulk,
Oh,
as Bulk
everyone
turned
saw
the
that?
same corner, he sees 3 directions, no Draven.
Rip.
Rip in peace.
How good's your
I'm
sense of
gonna-
smell?
Not that great. Senses. He's not a man of senses.
But you have
I'm-
dark vision.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find where his tracks went. I'm assuming he's sprinting, so let's
He
find.
is.
Let's track this. Let's track him down.
Give me a nature check.
God damn it!
Is the ground muddy, Brandon?
No, it's stone.
Oh look, the stone looks like stone.
The stone looks very much like stone.
It is indeed stone.
All right, can I hear anything of this assassin?
You hear echoing footsteps all around you, especially the hooves behind you. Right, left, or forward? Which way do you choose?
Let's go right.
All right, as you turn
I'm going right. Someone else go left.
As you turn right, you see a long path ahead of you, maybe 60 feet, and you see Draven partway down the hall.
He's on the right. I'm gonna yell right.
All right, roll a d8.
This is like a really bad room clearing drill.
All right, you bump your shoulder, and it takes 5 feet off your movement turn.
Okay.
All right, that
Too
brings
bold.
us to Endra.
Andrew.
Okay. Endra is starting to panic when she realizes that Regal's not with them and he has all their stuff.
I don't have all the stuff.
He has the stuff that she wants. But anyway, she's kind of stuck in this tiny hallway, so she continues forward, and having heard Bulk yell to go right, she also wants to go. Wait, how far? Can I follow?
You're maybe 10 feet behind Bull.
Okay, I'm gonna follow where Bulk went. Yeah.
Great. All right, and I need you to roll a d8.
Oh wait, I messed it up. No, I didn't. Wait.
It's thinking.
You also stumble and lose half your movement.
Okay.
Fall behind. Horchata.
Horchata, hearing like Bulk and seeing which way Endra went, he goes to the right to follow Draven. Do I need to roll a d8?
Yes, that's the end of your turn.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Here it comes.
I believe in you.
Gosh.
Show us your skinny bottom.
All right. You also bump your shoulder. You'll lose 5 feet. So he gets a little bit farther ahead of all of you guys.
Okay.
As he's running, he stumbles and loses his what he had gained on you guys. Now back to the same distance between Bulk, Draven, and you see him take a left at the next cross, next T. Or I guess Bulk sees that.
Okay.
You're all close enough. Aurora,
Yeah, he took a left.
left. So he's
Okay. And Bulk is in front of me,
correct.
and it's pretty narrow. So if I were to say guiding bolt, it would hit Bulk.
It is guided.
Most likely.
Okay.
She rolled high enough. Would it go above his shoulder where he nudged it on accident?
How tall are you, Bulk?
8 feet.
Probably
so you have
not.
2 feet of clearance there.
But
Well, I could yell for him
so
to
you're
duck.
not gonna get it to.
Oh.
That would slow him down, but you could yell at him to duck.
Okay, and then
Bulk's
how
pretty
far
good
is
at taking
Draven away?
orders.
He is 30 feet
I mean-
ahead of Bulk, who's 10 feet ahead of you, 40 feet ahead of you.
Okay.
But if you are going to keep up,
Hmm.
you'll be dashing, which means action. So you have to choose to fall behind if you're gonna.
What's your movement speed as a horse?
It's 40, but it's half right now.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Ooh.
so it's only 20 feet. Well, I don't mind just stopping quickly, yelling at Bulk to duck, and then sending the bolt.
Do whatever you'd like.
Could she then move right behind Bulk with the rest of her movement?
So wait, you're telling you want what to happen?
Sorry, I guess I'm confused. The spell requires dash, or
No. You guys
is-
were dashing to keep up with him. So if you choose to use an action rather than dash, then you will fall behind.
oh,
But
I thought
that's
you just like
okay.
used the word dash, not like okay, we're actually dashing. So
But she can't get in front of Bulk anyways right now, right?
She cannot,
So
unless she wants to
kind of-
trample him.
yeah, kind of mute.
no, I'm okay. And like I have Gwabinschwarts, so I don't want to take him right back into battle. All right, so I'm gonna yell at Bulk to duck, and then I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt. I'm gonna do level 2
Okay.
Bulk,
at Draven.
Oh my
Finish
god.
Everything.
Bulk's gonna duck.
All right. That does hit him,
Yay, okay.
and he takes it in the shoulder. He kind of stumbles. The gap narrows by another maybe 10 feet, but he gets back up and he keeps running. But now this means you're going to be pretty far behind them.
Yeah, that's okay.
But she can use the remainder of her speed to get right behind Bulk, right?
So
A
She stopped when she did Guiding Bolt.
right.
Oh,
But-
okay.
But keep in mind, Bulk's been dashing, and so this turn she's not taking dash.
Yeah.
Everyone else is dashing, so she's not going to be right behind Bulk.
Okay.
So okay, so I could yeah, still move 20 feet.
Sure.
All right.
I just want to say I'm impressed with how much damage you've been doing.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a good session for Aurora.
All right. You got anything else for me, Jesse?
No. That's it.
Who's Jesse?
Oh, thank you.
What?
All right, Bulk.
All right. So how far from is he in front of
20
me
feet
right
ahead
now?
of
He's only 20 feet ahead of me.
You're 20 feet ahead of you.
I have
Good.
30 feet of
Good.
movement.
So he has a
25.
20-foot. He has a 20-foot lead. I'm assuming you're all moving concurrently.
Yeah. So he's a 20
So,
foot lead on me.
There's a 20-foot lead. So basically, the reason we're rolling 8s is to see if
Yeah,
you
it's-
close or narrow that gap.
Okay.
Could he do an extra dash if he action surged?
Oh shit. Brandon, I want to use my action surge.
I think he's pondering if that's something that he's going to allow or
No, I'm
not.
just trying to figure out logistically.
Because I am the perfect athlete.
He is the perfect athlete.
I have a trait that says so.
You know what? I'm okay with that.
If I use one of my actions just to dash up to him, the other action to attack him.
I think the double dash would be putting you on him. I don't know if you'd
if
still be able
you
to
just take the
attack.
dash, you're not gonna be able to, because you're all moving at the same speed in my mind. So
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
you're already dashing. So if you take another dash, then you'd catch up to him, but you wouldn't be able to attack this turn.
Okay.
But you're on his booty.
He's booty.
And if Draven then moves, wouldn't he get an attack of opportunity since then they'd be within the frame?
But they're moving together.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use that action surge. You know.
Okay.
I want to get right on him with him.
You are right on him.
So I'll move 120 feet.
So you were within arm's reach of him.
Arnold sprint.
Roll a d8 for me.
Come on,
Be good
Daddy.
to me, dice. Be good to me.
Right. You have nothing bad happen to you.
The dice were good.
So All right, this brings us down to Endra.
Okay, so I rolled a 1, and you said my movement speed was half. Does that mean half my dashing movement speed or half my right? Okay. So
Half of your
and-
total dashing. So
And can she double dash as well since cunning action allows it as well? So she dashes her action and then uses the cunning action for an additional dash. Could she
don't
then
see why
have
not.
45 instead of, or what, 70, 105?
70. Yeah, so I could, my full dash movement
52 and a
is
half.
70.
So I'm not worried about the actual beat numbers since you guys are all sprinting together, but that would mean
Okay.
you sped up heavily, and you would have. If you
Let's
take
see from Hercules.
yeah, if you do the dash, then that'll make up for you losing half your movement speed, and you'll keep pace.
That's what Andrew does.
Great. All right, Horchata.
Cat.
All right, I will not lie. I've been gone from the computer. I don't know what's going on.
That is okay.
They're
You guys are
running.
all chasing in through the.
Are we still chasing Draven?
Yes.
Okay. So
Chase scenes are complicated.
okay. So I am. How close am I to everyone else?
Let's see, by the pace of everything, you would be about 40 feet behind Draven, and you just watched
Catapult.
Bulk catch right up to him.
Sprint.
All right. Who is the closest person next to me?
You would have Hyjorn directly ahead of you and Endra right behind you, or a little way behind you all.
Okay. So I yell to the three. Anyone want to fly?
I want to see the bad man fly.
To whom three? The three closest to you. Andrew
Yeah.
says, hell yeah. To
Okay.
that.
When someone flies, do they have faster speed than they would if they were dashing?
They have their flight speed and their walking speed. So they would usually get the combination of both flight and walking speed, if I recall.
Okay.
60 feet for you, Horchata, flying wise.
Then Horchata is going to use his flying spell on Endra. He's going to touch Endra, and there it is. You can fly.
Flying satyr.
Endra, you now have a 60-foot flying speed for,
Sick.
what is that, 10 minutes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm disappointed that I know that. Okay. I can't remember my OChem, but I know how long flight lasts.
Hey man, it's important. You take damage if you're aloft and you don't get a good saving throw.
True. All right.
These are quality memes, by the way, Hunter.
Thank you.
How many rounds that been? That rounds the chase, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Raven turns a sharp right and slams his hand down on and keeps sprinting. Above him starts to collapse. Rocks falling down behind him. Bulk, I need a dex save to see if you.
Oh, come on. I was right on his heels.
I feel like if Volk looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger, rocks would not phase him. Oh,
My dex is so bad.
your saving throws have been bad in general.
As they begin to fall, trip up on them. I'm not going to let you get crushed by them, but so you can choose. You can either be crushed by the rocks, or you can stop running and let them fall down in front of you.
Wait, so how far behind him was I?
You were on him.
You were
I was
just
like-
feet away from him.
Can I make a diving grasp at him?
You may most certainly try
What would you like me to roll?
acrobatics.
Okay.
You can do it. I believe in you, Bulk.
God damn it.
Son of a bitch.
You do grab his boot as you hit the ground, and he stumbles. He hits the ground and kind of rolls forward, and rocks fall down right in front of you on your arm, and you don't know how he turned out.
Do I still-
He was on the ground when rocks were falling around.
Do I feel a boot in my hand, or is my hand not feel anything?
That's what I was about to ask. Did you get to keep the boot?
You don't feel a boot. As he tumbled out of hand, but your arm is now trapped under rocks.
That's sad. Aurora. I'm stuck.
I think horses can jump.
Well, the rocks are filling the
Oh shit! Never mind.
entire tunnel collapsed.
Oh, well, I'm gonna try to, you know.
Lift.
Yep.
This reminds me of the rock toss that I did for my academy test.
I would assume that you're gonna ask people to help dig you out.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to dig myself out, and also,
Okay.
yeah. Let's use that strength.
Given enough time, you and your allies will definitely be able to get you out, but your arm is kind of mangled. For a good spell.
Perhaps a
Or
cure
potion.
wounds.
What if I just dump a potion on it?
So we determined in a previous campaign that dumping potions on things is not how they work.
Unfortunately.
But you can drink it.
I didn't. Do you want me to take damage, or you just want me to be disabled?
I'm sure you'll be able to heal yourself. There's no other enemies.
Okay. I
This
don't
was
pull
the
out
end
a-
of Bulk's career.
I don't pull out a boot though.
You don't pull out a boot, but you do feel the strings of a pouch or a purse that he must have dropped.
I'll grab that.
When you are able to dig yourself out, I'll let you know what's in it. I'm gonna go into another room with Regal and figure out what he. You guys dig out.
I rolled so badly every single time.
Guys, guess what? I got a perfect grade on my big research paper for one of my classes. Not my final, just a research paper that
That
Oh, right
goes a
on.
long ways though.
I
yeah.
thought it was
They're
gonna
way
go
from
really
the
badly,
huge
but it didn't.
dooms. Hear them
It's always a nice surprise.
Yeah. And like my TA didn't comment on it, my professor did and said he was super impressed. And I was like,
Oh shit.
Awesome.
I'm in a Discord
Jordan.
group with all the other people in this class, and they all seem to think that it's like an ass kicker.
Like, what class is this?
Hey Jordan, if I can't hear you
Like
speaking
a
at
100
all,
level
then-
history
Yeah, no, I'm here.
class.
Okay.
It
Like a
was
stupid amount of
so
words.
right click your sound and go to open volume
A bunch of people
mixer,
don't
and then
understand
it will pull up all the
Yeah,
applications and you can just
but
mute
it's,
Zoom.
like,
Perfect. Thing.
quite the workload.
I'm not on
Um,
at all.
Yeah, that was my
me in
fault. I
general,
didn't
so.
have the right input.
I love history. It was gonna be my major.
Do these stones
Why
look
this
like the
class?
soul stone that I am in possession of?
The stones you're looking at do not look like this stone. They actually look, let's see, not have experienced anything before. They're orbs about this big with like almost cloud floating around inside them. The 5 that are white are glowing with a faint light that's black.
Oh, okay. I thought it was empty.
No, it's got just a blackened orb. The center is glowing with purple light. See different books, a couple of writing desks.
Within the desk, is there anything that is out in the open saying like what these are, what this is, what's going on?
It looks like there is fresh blank paper here, and a record here of looks almost like a journal. It's got dates and then like communication, almost as if someone
Okay.
transcribed a conversation.
Regal wants to take that and just throw it in the backpack. So communications from Spoopy Room, and he's gonna try and take the one of the stones out of the. I'm assuming these are like small little pedestals or something.
Yeah, their pedestals come up to about shoulder height, maybe chest height. They have metal cages kind of holding on to the spheres.
Okay, and I'm assuming none of the symbols that are on the ground right now look familiar from the time that we were coming into the castle with the runes.
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and yank out one of the silver or the white ones.
As soon as you touch it, you hear, "So, it is true, you do have their blessing." I did not expect them to meddle again. You've come far, Mort. How much farther would you like to go? The voice is beautiful. It's the most hypnotic thing you've ever heard. It sounds like your mother, your first girlfriend, the love of your life, your best friend, all at the same time. It's just a combination of just so many beautiful feminine tones filling your head. It's comforting, it's nourishing, it's nurturing, and it's wrong. It both makes you feel warm and like something's clawing at your brain.
Regal is unsettled. He wants to still yank that fucking gem out.
Alright, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Oh, come on, you fucking piece of shit. Wow.
You try to wrest the sphere, the glass sphere, from the pedestal, but you are unable to. You don't need one of those. If you wish to speak with me, just commune.
What does the purple one do?
Are you asking her, or you...
I'm assuming I'm thinking it, because it
Yes.
sounds like she's in my head.
You are correct. That is how one communicates.
Then why did you say I don't need one of the white ones in order to communicate with you?
Don't. The white ones are how the false priests communicated with their agents. These
What's
are...
the
They're called orbs of far seeing. They won't work for you. But the purple one will. If I choose to. If take up arms.
What's the black one?
That is one that we've had to disconnect. It fell into the wrong hands. A group at Latpick captured the other far seeing. The other end of the line, as it were.
Brandon, is this bitch Sauron?
No. But the orbs of far seeing were inspired by that, because there was no device like that in D&D. So,
Okay.
so yes, it was very blatantly inspired by that.
So the purple one is also an orb of far seeing, but it's for her. The other ones are for other people.
Correct.
Okay. Draven killed my companion, and he says he speaks for you.
Belays my words, he does not speak for me. No man speaks for me.
He also stole one of my potions. Kill him immediately, and we can discuss if I will work for you.
Yet has part to play, but if you were to do as I require, I will let you kill him self, and he will not resist you. And take pleasure in bringing him the misery you so wish to.
I don't really need your help for that, though.
Oh, it seems as if you tested you at least once. That you
He's ran away. But,
to fight another day. And now he has the blessing. Even more of a challenge. Unless you choose to take my blessing.
You said I already have a blessing.
Yes, from those pathetic gods. Not from...
What do you know about soul stones?
I know much about soul stones.
Regal just pulls out the one and looks at it, and he says, "What about this one?"
That one looks like it has absorbed an essence of a... delicious.
You really haven't told me a lot here. I kind of figured that one out myself.
Well, I have no commitment from you to join my cause. I'm not going to give away all of my secrets. You're not that cute.
Regal is repulsed. He's going to move to the side and do a searing arc strike at the middle orb.
Okay.
Or sorry, Radiant Sunbolt.
Okay. It
17.
shatters into a ton of tiny pieces. There's a small explosion of pink energy or purple energy that radiates out from it. Doesn't reach you. Hear the voice fading slightly. You'll regret this, mortal. You will.
Yep. Are all the other orbs still there?
They've all gone. Yeah, they're all there. Now this one is dark, and this one is dark. The other ones are unchanged.
Okay. I know, whole turn thing. Ryu was just going to try and wrestle out one of the orbs one more time.
I'm not worried about turns right now. I just didn't want to break up the chase too much.
Oh, god damn.
You were unable to do so. If
He's just going to keep on yanking at it
eventually
for a while
you'll be able
here.
to pry one out. I'm assuming you can get out a tool and pry it. You'll be able to pop it out. But as soon as you pop it out, it goes dark.
Ryu is disappointed, but he throws it into the bag. So you said far-seeing orb?
An orb of far-seeing. It doesn't matter. It's not an actual item in the game.
An orb of far-seeing from Spoopy Room deactivated. Are there shards on the ground from that purple one?
There are.
Ryu's just going to gather those up and put them in a pouch.
Okay.
Shards of purple far-seeing orb from Spoopy Room. And then he's going to grab the 2 books and throw them in the backpack as well.
Okay.
Do I need to make whiz saves for these ones?
No, you don't.
Okay.
They're just very ordinary books that look like just journals of communications to and from different agents.
Okay.
They kind of detail that each of these messages.
Okay. Would there be, I mean, just flatly metagaming here, would there be any point of ranking out the rest of the orbs, or it doesn't matter since I can't use them
You guys
anyways?
won't be able to use. They are enchanted by the trio. So.
Rip. Okay. Regal is then just gonna head back over to where everything was, taking a big old fat ass jump as far as he can.
Why not?
So, yeah, exactly. Kind of like a woo type of thing. And I'll just be here. I don't think I would be able to move any farther.
You're fine. They're doing their chase and digging out bulk. Like I said, I was only doing turns, so I could just figure out if they're closing the gap or widening it. Chases are hard to do.
Regal's just gonna, yeah, Regal's just gonna make his way downtown while facing pass, and he's walking fast.
Are you homebound?
I am homebound, but that'll be it for my secret spoopiness.
Okay, I'm going back over to Zoom.
All right, same.
Oh, that's perfect timing. Hello, mortals. Oh, I turned off my volume. I can't hear any.
Follow me on TikTok.
There we go.
What? Did I do flips?
Yeah.
I did a really, really long jump. Like some shit out of a movie where I'm just like 100 feet in the fucking air. It was great.
All right. At this point, I'm assuming you guys have dug bulk out,
Yes.
Yeah, Bulk Doug. He's done Diggity Doug.
and I'll assume that you guys were remembering the turns you took, and so you guys were able to either continue to explore this cave that has a lot of weird twists and turns and branches, or you can head back.
Andrew
I
heads
want to look
back.
in the pouch
Definitely.
Oh, Andrew sticks around for the pouch opening.
that I pulled from his boot.
Horchata, what were you saying?
Oh, I was going to head back.
And Hunter, it looks like it was maybe on his waist, but as he fell, it dropped from his waist.
What's in the
Inside,
pouch?
inside you see there is a small sheathed dagger, and that dagger has a red gem in it. A gem that looks very similar to one you guys have seen before, but this one is not glowing.
Wizard, what do you make of this?
Let me look at this. Horchata kind of looks at the gem.
Like the gem.
Endra is enticed by daggers of all types and notices that that red gem would go really nicely with her belt.
You recognize it from your studies as a rare item that was not supposed to be crafted. It is an item of dark, deep black magic. It is used to rip the soul from and power the stone. It's called a soul dagger.
Huh.
or a soul knife.
Old
Crux.
Soul Ripper, huh?
You know
Well,
that
and
when the energy is siphoned off of somebody, you know that it's only used for nefarious things.
It must be destroyed.
Visibly
yeah.
disappointed.
yeah, Andrew, you can't have this.
She tilts her head down. Her horns are kind of droopy. I don't
Your
think it works
horns
like
drooped?
that. No.
This like sounds like bad news, and if anyone wants it, I will slightly judge, but not completely judge you.
Andrew really wants it, like just because it looks stylish. But if it can only be used for like straight up evil,
But yeah, but this is also be like a group decision too. It's not just like So I say destroy it.
Andrew kind of reluctantly agrees. We should probably try to destroy it.
Yeah, we could also destroy it.
Perhaps the
It's too
Academy should
powerful.
look at it.
I'm assuming
What?
you guys are
Oh,
talking
that's a
about
good
this while you're
idea.
making your way back to the larder,
Wait, so we just
Yeah.
gave up trying to find Draven?
or are you guys
There's
still
a
trying
giant fucking pile of rocks in the way.
Wait, how long
Yeah.
did it take us to?
Yeah, how big was that rock pile? Was it like
10 feet.
it was full on like boulders in the way?
Yeah, it like every time in a movie where they don't want someone to get through somewhere and they collapse a tunnel, kind of like that. Almost as if Draven really needs to get away for future plot stuff.
Weird.
I think we should walk back.
I want to explore these catacombs a little bit.
All right, roll a nature check.
Yeah, nature. Why are you making me?
That's
Because the stone is natureful.
that's the save that you use to navigate is nature.
I have a dwarven belt. Do I
Yeah.
recognize any
Bulk, you're
stones?
getting a little bit lost. Is anybody following Bulk, or are you guys all?
Oh,
Oh.
no.
I
Oh,
wanted to see if I could do better.
Bulk and Aurora,
Ignore
you,
that.
you guys kind of, as you're exploring, you guys get lost in the tunnels.
How
Down the
many small
lieutenants.
together?
No.
This is why we can't have fun with land math.
Help.
Marco.
I'm going to assume that given enough time, you're all able to find each other.
Empress has started. She started making her way out after we opened the pouch.
Sure.
She had it out.
What's in the pouch?
Wait, is that a Scorsese tea?
It is.
That's amazing.
Help.
Is Bulk's arm still fucked up, or did you guys heal it?
Oh,
I'm gonna try to sling that up.
Sounds like it's still messed up.
no.
You're able to. You're a lot better at putting on a sling than you are at remembering ways through caverns.
Help.
You're definitely a meadow.
Oh god.
How long does it take us to get out of here?
You not very much time at all, because you didn't keep
Fabulous.
exploring. Same with Horchata. But
Yeah.
right now, Bulk and Aurora, it's gonna take them just a little while to make their way back out to you guys.
Okay.
Well, while we're lost, did we find anything interesting?
Apparently you do.
Aha!
Question.
Answer.
Oh no, I was just saying good question.
Oh,
for context,
It looks like these tunnels have been used for the trio to surreptitiously come and go without being seen. And you found a small pouch that one of them dropped. Inside was 5,000 gold.
Holy shit.
yeah. Does
Right.
Aurora find anything?
You're with them.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, I was
Are we
assuming
together?
you two got lost together, unless you split
Oh.
up.
yeah, no,
I got a nat
we're
0,
lost
so-
together. We're lost together.
Okay.
Okay.
So, 2,500 for me, 2,500 for you.
I guess
Okay,
Bolt
so you
doesn't
guys
have
are
any
just
hard
splitting it.
feelings.
We don't need to worry about it.
How about 2,600 for me, and I completely forgive you for your previous wrongdoings with money.
Yeah, that sounds a fair
Okay.
deal.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't get it. Every time I've played, we split the loot.
Yeah.
You guys loot goblining.
Oh no, we split it. Well, it was fair.
You see what happens, Brandon, is when I don't act as the loot goblin, everyone else becomes the loot goblins, and there's more of us.
It just seemed to me it doesn't make any sense that anyone. Why would it just not be split like a decision amongst the people who find it?
We're lost right now. I
You
mean,
can be.
And that's
That
fine.
makes
sense.
That's why we made the rules, so you guys can do that if you so choose. Instead, some parties, like some DMs, force you to split up the loot evenly. I won't do that. You do you.
You're not a World of Warcraft guildmaster?
No. That
Buddy
goes back.
Gyoza.
we all have our own ambitions and goals that are.
Yeah, I
more
didn't even
important than
think
others.
about splitting it up with the crew. I didn't realize we didn't know what we're talking about. I was like, no, we did
You
split it up.
You got
Me
a
and
boat.
Bulk.
All
So,
right. So
should-
eventually they make it back to the larder, because I'm assuming you guys want to have conversation about certain items.
Yeah, I just keep
Yeah.
keep walking. I put my right hand on the wall, and eventually we'll make our way out.
Endra, you were headed somewhere?
Yeah, after Andrea made her way out way faster than everybody else, she doesn't know that she missed out on a bunch of gold, but what she does know can't hurt her.
She got some tomatoes though.
Yeah. Yes, I forgot to pick up the tomatoes on the way into the cave. I'm picking them up on the way out.
Sounds
So,
good.
I have a fancy purple backpack and a basket full of tomatoes.
I'm gonna ask Hydron to give me a little touch in the arm.
Oh God. Touch my body.
Hyjorn is able to heal your arm and 10 other hit points, so 10 of your hit points.
Oh, I never lost hit points, but okay.
Oh, well then he burns those to heal your arm.
Okay. So I have a
So-
functioning arm now, which is good.
Yes.
Should we head back into town and split stuff? Well, we're gonna split, or should we do that here?
Where were you
So,
for this
yeah,
whole
yeah, I
thing?
mean, Regal is
Yeah.
totally in the other room,
come
but
from?
conveniently, Endra does happen to be meandering in that direction.
No, Regal's
Regal-
made it all the way back.
So yeah,
What?
in the time you guys, in the time it took you guys to do the chase and dig out Hunter Bulk, Regal has
You
made
didn't
it
tell
back
us
to
that.
the room. He is in the. Oh yeah, that might have been. when I
Regal's
was
got
gone.
like 100 feet of movement.
And
with his
Regal
Regal's-
dashes.
Regal was
Yeah.
waiting for you guys, or met you guys in the larder about the time
Yeah,
you guys started coming out.
Where'd you run off to?
I was just trying to figure out if there was anything else here. There was a creepy lady in my brain, but she's gone now.
Uh,
I think it's who Draven was talking about. I asked her to kill him. She said I'd have to join her, so I told her no. I just wanted him dead. So
The lady they were trying to bring back? I forget her name.
I think so. But
Seems like a big deal.
I destroyed a thing that she was using to talk to people, so I don't think she can talk to people anymore.
Like
okay.
a pretty major setback.
Good.
Maybe.
her?
I don't know. I have the shards here, and he holds up a small little pouch with shards in it. Obviously, they can't see what they are, but there's a pouch with shards.
Do you kind of jangle them around for us?
A little bit, just a little bit of a jangle. It's a pretty thick leather pouch, so it's not getting pierced or anything. But yeah, there wasn't really much in there. It just looked like that was where they talked to her or lied about talking to her. I'm not sure.
I grabbed a boot.
Yeah, she didn't seem to think that these three were hers. Like these people, they didn't have the blessing. We have blessings, evidently, according to her. I don't know by who. Gods, but
Endra's skeptical about that.
I mean, she
So we-
seemed pretty certain that we had a blessing from some form of gods.
Endra says,
Well, at least I do. I don't know about y'all.
Well,
No,
what's this weave? Is whatever.
I mean, I'm
Andrew's-
assuming if I have it, the rest of you, because I don't remember talking to any gods. And
No. Doesn't Aurora like have a god?
I follow a god,
What
But I'm
god
not
do
a
you
god.
follow?
Akadi, the goddess of air.
yeah, she didn't mention names. She just used plural gods.
Well, there's a god of games.
Endra's not super
The
religious,
queen of air,
but
yeah.
she is kind of a baddie, so she can conceivably be like blessed.
I found a knife.
I mean, I probably have the power to bless people.
souls. So
Endra's gonna take a bite out of her tomato and suggest that we GTFO.
I think we ransacked this. We should probably get back to town because Guabi's looking a little pasty.
Looking a
Oh,
little worse
jeez.
for wear.
he always looks that way.
So did we not fight the trio, or the trio just isn't with who they said they were with?
I don't think they're with who they said they were with. I think that was the trio, but it sounds like Draven has become the envoy of this woman that Natuk was working to bring here. But
Okay.
she wouldn't give me more information unless I joined her, so instead I just blew up her orb.
Well,
I just
mission
blew up her-
accomplished.
Yep.
Everyone wants to recruit us these days.
Yeah, we're kind of a hot commodity.
I mean, look at us.
Well,
So,
I'm
well,
cool
that was-
going.
Endra's ready to
going
rock and roll.
far.
She wants
Yeah,
to
let's,
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess head back to
Town.
town. Yeah,
get.
I got the horses in the back.
The Bulk's still at the college.
Yeah, he is. Wow, he got there quick.
Ooh, are we missing?
Wabi.
Players.
And Jordan.
Jordan.
Well, Jordan's dead, I think.
He was not, actually. As you guys are leaving, you find Jordan. He is, he has a broken leg, and maybe a punctured rib. He's been laying there, licking his wound, for the past roughly 10 hours, as you guys did what you were doing. But I'm assuming that the healers might want to heal Jordan, the dog. If not, High Jordan will.
Well, if we're trying, I mean, it's your dog if you wanna.
Can the dog drink a potion?
Yeah, I don't think I have healing
Oh, you don't?
spells. No, like
I got a lot of potions. Can we just give him a potion?
You
I guess, please. Yeah, like we
could
don't
eat a
give you.
potion
Okay.
down a dog's throat.
Come here, Jordan.
Okay. I'm going to gently put the potion down the dog's throat.
Jordan the dog drinks the potion.
Work.
As you guys get back to town,
Wait, Brandon, do we remember that Tony is lashed beneath the wagon?
I would hope you guys remember that Tony is lashed beneath the wagon.
Andrew does, and she wants her manacles back. So, how?
I think we
guys-
definitely dragged him all the way here.
Do you guys bring Tony back with you, or do you end him?
Bring him with us.
Yeah, we can question him.
Okay, you
He,
guys
I
arrive.
feel like
He's our only person who we have left right now.
might have some connection to her.
Yeah, and we might be able to tell him like the trio wasn't the trio, and this dude was the person, and we have these things here, and we've seen more than you've seen. So tell us everything you know. Maybe we can get him on our side.
All right. Andrew's down, but she does want her manacles back. Can we let's tie him up with some rope instead?
Yeah, Regal's gonna take the rope off of Aurora from holding Gwabi and do a nice solid knot on Tony's hands.
I can do a knot.
Sorry.
Yeah, sailor knot.
The sailor.
And then he's going to let Aurora double check it to make sure that it's not a loose knot and that it can
Yeah, of
be
course.
utilized to the appropriate necessary things.
All right, so you guys make it back to town, with Gwabinschwarts fading in and out of consciousness, an
Ooh.
unconscious Big Tony, slightly hurt Jordan. When you reach town, High Jordan says, "I will take the professor to the healers at the school. Will you meet me there this evening, that we might go over the intelligence that we have gathered?"
Yes, I have something for you before you go, since you have all of our communication stuff. And Regal pulls out 2 of the journals from the spoopy room and the communications log from the spoopy room and hands them to High Jordan.
Thank you. I will get other individuals together. We will analyze this. I will see you at 8 bells at the professor's office.
Do you want the other books?
Any books you have, I will take.
Regal's going to hand over the book that he stole as well.
You want the
from
soul knife?
This is a thing of great evil. I should keep it safe.
Here you go, bud. Is there a soul in it right now?
It is not. The gem is not.
No, I was asking High Jordan that.
Do
It
Aurora
does not
and-
appear so, but I am not an expert with this witchcraft.
Do Aurora and Endra want to give the books over as well from the trio room?
Andra is reluctant but agrees because that way she can fit her tomatoes in her purple backpacks.
Okay, so just to make sure, High Jordan has the maps, battle details, correspondence, the 2 book journals from the spoopy room, a communications log from the spoopy room, 3 tomes from the trio room, and the soul knife.
But Aurora didn't say if she was holding on to her tome.
Oh.
Oh no, I'll give it over.
Okay. Yes, he has all
So
those
that's
things.
That's all the
Oh.
shit that High Jordan gets.
Has dawn passed?
Yes. You guys, with all of your resting, it is about dawn right now.
I think he wants to know if he grew a beard.
Let's find out.
Over or under?
Oh,
You want? Or
Above, you grew a beard.
I grew a beard.
Magnificent.
Throughout the night, as we were traveling, he sprouted a beard.
Powerful.
Just instantly,
Yeah.
Did
How
I
oddly
want-
that we had another character that had that happen in the last game.
right? But that one was from a potion,
It was.
a hair growth potion.
Did High Jordan get that gem that we found in the dungeon? That's on Draven. That's like the death
stone?
The soul knife?
As
Yeah, we
of
give
right
it to him.
now.
Oh, that's the
he's
soul
talking
knife?
just
Okay.
the gem from the catacombs. I believe Regal has that.
Oh,
No,
that one.
you guys
Yeah.
handed that
Or no-
over to
College.
Sorry, in the tunnel. I think I'm thinking of the soul knife.
Yeah, I have my gem still in my little file.
right. So Hyjorn takes the professor and the
All these things.
information. You guys have about a day. Is there anything you want with your day?
Maybe split this loot that we still have.
Yeah.
Bolt's happy with what he has, so you guys can go ahead and divide that. He wants to go talk to the temple about who's the god of gains.
Jesus Christ.
The god of gains, you say? I do not
'Cause he's been
know if the god of gains. What are these gains?
like muscles, like exercising.
There are several gods of combat. Would
Nope,
one of
not
those
that.
suit you?
Nope. What about like vanity? Is there a god of vanity?
And there are gods of beauty.
Jesus.
Is there a god of physical beauty? Or is it like
I must consult my brain. There are a lot of gods and goddesses.
Just fucking shuts down.
Yes, the closest would be soon the goddess of love and beauty. She is a beautiful woman.
I'll do some research, you do some research, we'll come together. I want to build a temple to the gains.
Temple to the gains.
Yeah, is there room next to your guys' temple?
I would have to consult with the elders.
How much do you think it would cost?
Depends. A modest temple, not much, just an altar and a roof. An more ornate one takes a
I just need I need plenty of floor space. Maybe some mirrors.
This is very strange. I will have to consult with the elders.
Okay. Just
As-
also
would-
I'm a professor at the college too, so I don't know if this helps at all.
Would Bulk remember Golgi offering us a ton of shit if we were to succeed?
I don't know.
He's
Is that a history check?
He's just putting plans in motion.
Bulk do bulk.
Oh, okay.
Bulk putting plans in motion.
Did Aurora and Endra split that 3,500 gold
Yes.
already? Okay. I'm just making sure so I can take that off the list of things.
And just once again gonna offer her snazzy belt to Regal if he'll give up the ring and the cloak.
You can have the ring. I want the cloak, and I'll take that belt.
No deal. Andrew wants the ring.
Yeah. I'm gonna let something play out first, and then I'll decide what I do here. I'm not saying that I'm saying that to Brandon. So if anyone else wants to fend for things,
What
That's
is
a
that
really
licking
loud.
sound?
That's a dog. That's a dog
George.
drinking water.
That's
Yeah,
my dog.
that's a dog.
Sorry.
Very thirsty.
What sword did we get? Because I just typed in sword.
Sword of
on-
9 lives, and I don't think it's something that's on the items
Oh,
list.
hold on. Might not have.
You just gave us the description. I don't think you gave us like a link to it or anything.
But for D&D Beyond, do you just type in like custom item?
I'm sorry. It's called 9 Lives Stealer. That's the actual.
9 lives, the stealer. Man, is this for killing cats?
Long sword, short sword, great sword.
It's a longsword.
Thank you.
So are you taking that one then, Aurora?
Yeah, I think that I already got that one.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Aurora wielding. Okay.
And I'm
Let you guys split your
low.
loot. Have my wife. I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Wrap
Well,
up.
the illusionist bracers got split to Horchata, the battle axe to Aurora. God, you have like an entire armory on you.
I really do.
The belt of Dwarven kind was to Bulk. We have 30 gold's worth of goblets to sell at some point. And then the Rod of Security, Horchata has the 9 lives, whatever it's called, sword Aurora's wielding, the cape Aurora's wearing, the belt Endra's wearing, and then some fancy backpacks and fancy boots.
Yeah, I'll take a backpack.
Okay.
Can I wear a backpack? Yes, I can. course I should.
You got a lot of things going on. So that leaves
maybe
the
not a
Cloak of
backpack.
Displacement and the Ring of Protection that Regal and Endra were vying for.
Mm-hmm.
Regal is holding them, so he's willing to give the Ring of Protection for that belt, especially since it's not useful to Endra. But he's not going to give up the Cloak of Displacement.
All right. Well, Endra's not going to give up the belt.
Okay. Well, once Brandon's back, then we will engage it.
Dad.
Well, I just don't know about killing party members. Regal knows what that belt is.
Endra knows that she looks like fine as fuck with the belt on, and doesn't care if
Like
it's useful to
Horchata,
her.
like asked, like Regal. So what is this belt? To you?
Well, it's a belt from the monasteries, and it's very useful for monks. It can help with some key replenishment, which is pretty powerful overall. It's completely useless to someone that doesn't utilize key.
Cute though.
You guys could fight for it. The best man wins.
Endra has nothing else to say. If she can't have the cloak, then she's keeping the belt until she can find a buyer for it.
It's a literal magic item just for monks.
I'll wait till I run into another monk then.
It's
One who will
unlikely.
engage in a fair trade. Otherwise,
A ring of protection is worth like 500 gold, so it's pretty fair.
okay, but this belt, I would want to wear the ring of protection, and the belt looks really nice.
I mean, it doesn't actually have any ruby stuff on it. It's braided red silk. That's it.
That sounds great. It sounds like it would look really good on me. Anyway, by far the most useful item that remains to Endra would be the cloak. She wants the cloak. If she can't have it, then she's keeping the belt.
So she thinks.
He said
Brandon.
He said there were rubies, and I think that there should be.
Well, the literal description is made of braided red silk. This belt denotes an intermediate stage on the path of mastery in a certain monastatic order. You can use a bonus action to regain 1d4 plus 1 key points. The belt can do so 3 times, though not more than once per hour, and regains all uses each day at dawn.
But I did say it
Endra's
was
can only
rubies for
assume that exactly. Endra's
Okay.
she was gonna. It belonged to a really stylish monk before
So-
the trio had it.
Regal offered the Ring of Protection, and he wanted the belt. Endra said no, because she wants the ring and the Cloak of Displacement.
Would be willing to settle for just the cloak.
Yeah, Regal doesn't need the Ring of Protection. He wouldn't be able to use it in conjunction with the belt, because I can only have one more additional item at this point. So Regal is going, because again, Regal knows what this is, the monastery item. So if he can't have it, he's going to kill Endra for it.
Seems kind of dramatic.
It does, but Endra
You could just
thinks
give up
she's
the
cool.
cloak.
I could, but the cloak is very valuable.
Is the rest of the party still around?
I mean, Bulk's doing Bulk things.
Aurora probably went to the inn for a good shower since she had Gwabinschwarts bleeding all over her.
Do they have showers that are big enough for horses at the end?
They have stable boys with buckets and brushes, so you get a cute stable boy. Don't worry.
Okay.
Like
Fine with
Horchata
that.
went down to like Mungo's to go chat with like Mungo about what's happening. outside.
So it really is just Endra and Regal.
Are we just like standing outside the wall right now?
Like, you
Yes,
guys
we
are like,
are.
I'm just like walking away.
Right,
It's
just
fighting time.
before anything happens, I would just want you guys to know, if you play in the next leg of the campaign, if you keep the character you're playing with now, you get to keep the magical items. If you choose to change your character, that item does not go over to your new. So just if that.
And you
changes-
can't rate their corpses. We tried that one.
No, they
Well,
will.
that
They'll be
matters.
leaving with those items.
Interesting. So now I see why these items are important.
What's shocking is in the last campaign, the entire fucking team had rings of protection. And we only found one this time.
Wait, who
Well,
has the ring of protection?
I'm
right
holding
now
on to it right
Jordan
now.
does.
Endra thinks it's frankly absurd
Oh.
that this belt is something that you're willing to kill for, but not something you're willing to exchange the cloak for.
What happened?
I'll give you a ring of protection
I'm
for
guessing
it.
that
Yeah.
Jordan attacked her.
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
Working on
He
it.
just
Okay.
declared his intent, though.
He's squaring up.
And that was to the DM. No one else is aware of this because everyone else is gone inside the city except for Endra, who's eating tomatoes and flashing her belt.
I never said I was eating tomatoes, and was definitely pretty aware of her surroundings, and can tell that Regal has a fucking attitude about
sure
this belt.
He does. He knows what it is.
Andrew knows it's important.
Yeah, for monks. So either way, Regal is going to knock her ass unconscious and take it.
Regal's going to try to.
He sure is.
All right, roll to hit.
All right.
I'm scared.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Krabs. Let's see. Yeah, he's just gonna punch because the other one has a dex save, and that's not gonna do well.
Are you hitting her twice?
Well, yes, I'm assuming one punch isn't gonna knock her out.
Andrew will react by dodging.
So,
It's not
since
gonna-
he's technically initiating combat, you can't take dodge as a reaction.
And ridiculous.
I know.
Okay.
No.
If
But-
someone punched me, I would definitely try to duck.
Yes. Does a 25 or a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay, both of them.
Yes.
Take 14 damage. It's your turn.
Nope, key point.
Son of a bitch.
So I'm gonna
Sorry,
bonus
Andrew.
action flurry of blows. Oh, only one of them gets it.
I still don't understand. Like, I don't know how to read these numbers. They don't mean anything to me still.
So the top number is to hit. You match that against your AC. And then the bottom number is the damage that dealt. So it would be a 23. I'm assuming it would hit for another 10 damage.
Okay.
Yes, and I mean, to be fair, you could use uncanny dodge once here on any of the attacks.
To have it. So
Well, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so
now you totally have
19.
during your turn, because I'm assuming 19 isn't enough to make you unconscious.
No.
So since it's your turn, you have a few options. You can either choose to retaliate, or you can disengage and GTFO.
And hide.
I already know that Regal's really fucking fast.
And I'm also right next to her punching her, so I'll get an attack of. Well, I
Not
guess
if
she
she,
could dodge.
Not
if
if I
she
disengage.
disengages and then
You
takes
can run to the
dodge as
town
her
yelling at
bonus
the
action.
guard saying a man is attacking me.
Yeah,
Or the
I
rest
think
of
that's
the
a
party,
really good
or
call.
anybody, if you find Golgi at the school, you have a lot of people who would back you up.
Yeah. All right.
So
Andrew,
I just want to note we don't have grid squares here.
what?
So,
Are you gonna chase her through town?
oh yeah, no, I'm intent on knocking her out and taking that belt.
All right.
Andrew's gonna disengage and run straight to the market.
Okay.
There's no way you can make that in one go.
No, I know. I'm gonna start running towards it.
Okay, so let's slow down. Now, we do need to wrap up eventually. So we have a couple of options. You guys can either take up the time to do this now, or we can finish up the story for the other people and let you guys do this after. Or we can not finish up the story and just let you guys
Andrew
do
thinks this is
whatever you take off.
ridiculous. She's gonna run into the city where there are witnesses so that he can't continue beating her, and she's gonna give him the belt in exchange for the ring.
Wait, I'm sorry, my brain stopped. Can you repeat that one
Yeah,
more time?
I had
Andrew
a
thinks this is
seizure.
really ridiculous. She's gonna run into the city where it would be kind of insane for you to continue assaulting me in front of all these witnesses and offer to exchange the belt for the ring.
Okay.
Okay. Then Andrew's gonna go get a fucking drink and look for William.
Oh, God. Not William. I forgot about William.
She didn't.
Oh no. Oh, Brandon. Okay. So Ring of Protection goes to Endra,
Great.
and I'll take that lovely belt. And then I'm going to attune it to myself.
Blanket party?
I mean, we can blanket party somebody.
All right.
Party? Sounds dangerous.
what's
Wait,
that?
Brandon, were you gone when Hunter was doing his thing with building like
At the temple?
yeah.
I was there.
Okay.
Ender is at the Rusty Flagon, which is the nearest,
Ale house.
ale house near the last place that she saw William.
All right. Aurora, your bath for your shower is phenomenal. It's warm. It's everything you were hoping it was.
Thank you.
Do they make quart-sized bath?
Nice stable boy.
They made it work.
Okay.
Horchata, what are you up to?
Oh, I'm at like Mungo's like earlier, so I just like decided to move my token.
Terrific. And are you doing anything specific there? Or are you just kind of BSing and
Kind of like BSing. By talking to the owner.
the owner himself is still out, but Pat, the androgynous assistant, is still there, and they are being very friendly and talking with you about their magical studies, which are minute, but they seem very impressed by your magical knowledge.
That's right.
How's Bulks negotiating for a wide open space for the games going?
He said he has to call together a council of the elders to see if they can recognize this new god of gains.
Like he's drawn up a space like right here.
For that area, that belongs to the docks. You could petition at City Hall, pardon me, to have that place set aside for the god of rains.
Gains, and he doesn't want to call it
Gains.
Venice Beach, but something real similar.
Jesus.
There'll be a gym, there'll be a place to tan and a place to do your laundry.
Yeah.
Oh God, that was loud.
All right, Regal, you're over at Mungo's. What are you doing there? What?
Sorry, I just heard a sound like someone was getting fucking murdered outside. Like it did not sound good. Hawaii, he just wants to see what the orb of Farseeing might be worth to Mungo, or I guess the androgynous servant.
Pat is there and takes a look at it. I don't know what this does.
I heard it was used to communicate with people from far distances. It belonged to the trio.
The who?
Natuk, those people, the ones like popping the portals around the world right now.
Don't know of these. Well, I'm sorry. I don't get out much.
Okay, well, I got these 4 ancient books that I found in their library.
These. Master loves books. Let's see. I could
Gave all the
offer you.
books.
That?
Sorry, I was confused about which books he kept and which books he gave to
These are the ones out of the library that weren't magical or
Never mind.
pertinent. Rare.
Ender wouldn't know. Can't read.
Fuck these books.
My
Ender can read
master-
just enough to, like, scrape by.
My master
Tomatoes.
does enjoy a rare book. He's paying a pretty bonus for books these days. I can probably offer you 500 gold for the 4 of them.
Regal is ecstatic and immediately accepts, almost with an unusual haste. Do you want some goblets?
I don't. Not in need of goblets. However, Trink might.
Okay. And then he pulls out the last book he has and he says, "Do you know what this gem is?"
Do not.
Okay. He closes the book, throws
Is
it
that
back
not-
in his backpack.
That's not one of the books you gave over to the.
Nope.
Okay.
You said I had 4 books that had 100 gold each value,
Right.
so haha. And
Oh no,
a book
I gave you extra money intentionally because he's paying extra for rare books.
and a book of a drawing to a gem that is similar to the soul stone, which was a separate one. That's the only one that I've kept because I'm the only one that has a soul stone in their possession. Well, I guess Hydron does too, but okay, he's just gonna go fence the goblets and then give the gold to horchata.
Thank you.
30 gold.
Oh, appreciate it.
Boom.
Anything else you guys are doing before you go back to the college?
Does Hercules exist in this realm?
Oh God.
Okay.
Did
I believe-
Endra? Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I think Endra and Aurora have a hoard of fancy boots and fancy backpacks of an undetermined amount of money, and they also fleeced all the knobs that were made of gold.
Yeah.
Just as a reminder, so that you can sell
They
your
were made of
things.
gold?
Yeah, everything was made of gold, evidently, in that room.
Yeah. So
I take back everything I said about you taking knobs.
I thought
we
and
split the
Endra
knobs.
both did the
Oh, did we?
knobbing.
Oh, okay, yeah,
yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Going
Endra
around. Oh, go
wants to
ahead.
go to the market to sell her bits and bobs and knobs and boots.
For the bits and bobs and knobs and boots, you break in 300 gold.
I'm gonna go there too.
All right. Endra then returns to the rusty flagon to keep drowning her annoyance. They're not really sorrows.
Did you head over back to the well by the temple district to look for your buddy?
Yeah. Did I find him?
You did.
Awesome. Endra and William have a really nice evening catching up in the rusty flagon. That's all.
Delightful.
Is that 300 gold for Endra and for Jesse? Or sorry, Aurora, or is that 150?
Yeah, 300 total for the pot that they did.
Oh, so 150 each.
So just to give everybody an idea of the magical items, that's now in the chat, and then Hijorn has all of these things. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna head back to the college because I need to figure out what this fucking book tells people about things. I'm assuming Gwabinschwarts is the person for this, right?
For what?
Like Soulstone research, or is there somebody else?
That is Gwabinschwarts.
Okay. So he's gonna bring the book to Gwabi, but knowing Gwabi's probably recovering, but that's just where he's gonna head.
So you're heading up to the office. Anybody else? You guys doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna head over there too.
No, yeah. I'm gonna head to the office with
Figure out
some
what's going on.
blueprints drawn out.
Busy.
I found a god too. It's the god of endurance.
Ah. Okay. You can
Do we
dig
know
it.
what endurance is?
Nope.
Or okay.
Just
Wasn't
says
sure if this. Wasn't sure if this is a term we're familiar with or not.
Durance?
An old lot picks Schwarzenegger.
just says the god of endurance. His name is Ilmater. I don't know.
Ilmater, yeah. Crying god. Broken god.
Yeah, broken from CrossFit, crying from too many lifts.
Okay.
Yeah, the deity of martyrdom, because he gave his soul for the gains. I mean, endurance and suffering, that's literally working out, so it fits.
All right. Horchata and Endra, are you guys doing anything else?
And is the rusty flagon, is that like just an ale house, or is it like a little inn situation?
It's both.
Endra spends the night there with William.
All right, so you're not going up to the college to.
No.
Okay.
She's well.
I
Andrew
assume I have
said-
an office at the college now.
Not yet. You haven't been there long enough to have your own office yet.
Is there a public office space?
Tenure is bullshit.
There is a faculty room,
Bulk's gonna just crash in the faculty room.
and you're not
Do-
going to the meeting tonight either.
Oh, I'll go to the meeting night.
Okay.
Oh,
just
hold up.
crashing
There's a
somewhere.
meeting? I didn't know
Yeah,
there was a meeting.
Hydra told us about that. 8
Okay.
bells.
Endra high fives William and and hightails it to the
That
college.
was great.
She hightails it to the college for the meeting. I almost forgot. Before she went and found William, she found a secure hiding spot for all her goods. She does not trust that guy.
Great call.
She picks him up before she goes to the college, though.
Ooh, pardon me. As you guys enter Gwabinschwarts' office, it's the same disarrayed stacks of papers everywhere, but there's a difference. Instead of Gwabinschwarts sitting in a table facing a window with his back to you, there is now a long table in the center of the room. Everything else pushed up against the sides of the room. Sitting around the table, you see Pajorn, Golgi, thank you. And a couple of other individuals that you don't recognize, but all wearing the same sigil on their sleeves, the coat of arms of the crown. They're poring over all the documents and readily drawing connections. And they see you come in. Golgi looks up. Ah, yes. We were expecting you. Please, come in. Come in. You have done great work. Now we must reward you, of course. Of course. I'm authorized by the Crown to dispense to each of you 5,000 gold pieces immediately for your service.
Shit.
As a thank you directly from the prince. And he hands out sacks of bulging with gold to each of you. The information you have found is troubling. It is... well, needless to say, the journey is not done. This Draven escaped, you say?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is Bulk still in a sling?
No, I'm all right now.
Oh, yeah. Is the dagger anywhere on this table?
It is not.
Regal mentions the fact that there was a soul stone ripping dagger of doom that we gave to Hydorn that
Yes.
Draven had.
Yes, that is part of the problem. The dagger is currently... it is safe. We have discovered from these documents that the soul gems power these soul knives. And with a soul knife and a proper ritual, one can open these portals. It appears as if that is how it's been being done. But with a soul knife and a selfless sacrifice, a portal can be closed. We're afraid it's too late, though. Looking at this, there's communications between the ones called the Trio and their agents all throughout the land.
Trio's dead.
Yes, we know. Jordan was there.
He was.
But based on these communications, it looks like portals have been opened in Pleasanton, Levelly, Latpick, out on the Outwatch Islands. We fear that that might be enough. We must find the location of the bridge. But
Question.
even... yes.
When you said sacrifice with the dagger, is that to say that someone needs to activate the soul stone within the dagger in order to destroy a portal?
Yes, well, to open a portal is fairly simple. It's a theft of a life and offering that life to the portal. We think that it can work in the opposite way.
I have an active soul stone.
For an individual to give of themselves to close a... What are you doing with that? Where did you get that?
We found it on Gwabinschwarts' next to his husk of an assistant. I've kept it in this vial ever since because I'm assuming he touched it and died.
Andrew says R.I.P. Jarethiah. Anyway.
And Regal goes...
He would have had to
because-
have been near death, or at least severely wounded for it to drain his soul. Handling one will not harm you, unless you are... unless your essence is only hanging by a thread.
But could we use this in place of sacrificing somebody to destroy one of the portals?
That is a great question. One we don't have an answer to yet.
I have this book. And Regal throws out the Soulstone book.
This might be what we need.
I'm looking at why didn't you just give him all this to him earlier?
We're running errands and stuff.
I mean,
He's
I didn't
really
know
good.
the Soulstone. I don't trust Golgi, to be honest. I mean, he gave me 5,000 gold, so I'm a lot more on his side right now. But
Well, you have all done a great service for the land of Sudanon. I cannot ask you for more. You will try to draft agents to move forward to find this bridge and stop whatever this evil is. Unless I want another job.
Do I get my ship? Was that for killing the trio, or
If you were
think a
willing
ship
to help
was in there.
save the land of Sudnal, then yes, you can have your ship.
Seems like you guys are kind of moving the goalposts on us here.
Perhaps you can provide the ship to Aurora, and we can utilize it to go to the Isles and figure out this portal that's there, and maybe see if we can destroy it.
Yeah, see,
This-
I sort of had a tract of land figured out.
Yeah.
Not gonna get people.
There's a ship on the dock ready to be purchased.
This sounds reasonable. I did say that we would compensate you. The ship will be yours. Mr. Ripley, we do have some land out near Gemvarok that would hopefully be suitable to you. A large tract of land.
Is that near the docks?
Oh, you meant here in town.
Yeah.
We
We
can
already.
have, I'm sure we can work that out with them.
I kind of fell my way into a job here, apparently.
Wait, yeah, we get this if we do the job?
No, he's giving it to you now.
Endra
Okay.
is gonna say that she'll agree to do this and continue the next leg of this journey if she can get some advance payment negotiated.
Oh, I'm giving her a ship and him land. Of course, you will be rewarded by the king.
Awesome. In advance.
What do you require?
Yeah, 50%. Whatever you're planning to pay the rest of them.
How much is that ship, Centaur woman?
5,000.
That was 10,000.
That was like 100. Oh.
Well, he started at 100K, but I think the real value was assessed at 35.
Yeah, he knocked it down to 30.
Oh, 35.
Five.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
35,000. Yeah.
Well, I'm giving her 35,000 gold. That's about what the land and building whatever he wants will cost. I'll
Okay.
compensate you with 35,000 gold.
That sounds fabulous. I'll
This
take
is-
it.
This is with
I'll also
no
take
this is with no
35,000.
future commitment. This is your reward.
Sick. Andrew's
I
thrilled
don't
to
need
hear
to
that.
be here.
Andrew's
And you,
doing
Master
some
Wizard, what do you
adding.
require?
Say that there's a ship. Well, I happen to be a captain.
There's
You're
two of
captain.
you?
You were a captain this whole time?
We have two ship captains?
How does
Wait.
things come up?
Who's the other ship captain?
The one who's
I'm a
been
ship-
doing this whole thing so she can get her ship back or get a new ship?
Oh! I had no idea that you were a captain of a ship.
Oh, yes. Well, that ship got, demolished by a storm.
That ship
but-
sailed and then did not.
Exactly.
Horchata will contemplate what he wants, but reserves the right to demand it sometime in the future.
You have a favor of the crown. Well, I hold you to no more to a commitment.
Regal's holding his hands up. What about me?
Yes. You said you wanted 35,000.
Oh, no, I'm down for that, but also instead of a little bit of that gold, do you have some pretty good enchanters in your charge?
Many of our mages were killed during the coup, but I'm sure we can find some. What do you need?
I was wondering if you could procure, for maybe in place of like 5,000 of that gold, some slippers of spider climbing.
I will put out my feelers.
Okay, I'll take just 30,000 because I'm assuming the slippers won't cost more. If there is, I will pay that difference.
That's fair. If we find any, we will let you know. It's interesting. I almost chose those instead of the belt for you. Or Endra, whichever one of you took it.
Those slippers are fucking dumb.
Okay. Endra's gonna say she's gonna ask who was giving us all this stuff. So Goldie or
Golgi.
some. Okay. She's gonna ask Goldie for one more small favor. She's gonna ask if they have any intel on a lady named Barb who grows real good tomatoes.
Off the top of my head, I don't, but I can consult with our archives.
That would be awesome if you run across Barb the tomato lady. I'd love to know more about her location.
Then I hold none of you to further commitment. You're free to go about your lives. But if you choose to continue to answer the call to protect the land of Sudnal, return to me in time.
Okay.
Okay.
Otherwise, go with our appreciation. And our
I like how we went from 5,000 gold to like 40K.
Well, that was just the immediate payment, but There you
Like
go.
in a last-minute move, like Horchata like turns to Regal and uses polymorph and turns him into a snake.
You turn Regal into a snake.
You're gonna have to.
Regal
What do I
has
have to roll for that
roll
one?
save.
Wisdom.
Wiz save.
Wisdom 15.
Wait, no, yeah, he has to roll it, right?
Yeah, he rolls wisdom 15.
Shit.
You were turned into a snake.
Horchata then walks away.
Is that charm technically at all?
No, it's
No?
you're physically changed into another.
I
snake.
slither the fuck away real quick.
But since I like walk away, like doesn't my concentration break?
No.
Okay.
Wait.
Nope,
did
doesn't
Hunter
have
say
to be
that?
in visual range or anything.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, so you are a snake for 1 hour.
Indra thinks this is hilarious and wonders how difficult it would be to take the cloak from a
So
snake.
when something polymorphs, all of its
It's
items
morphed.
absorb into it.
That is so gross.
Oh.
Yeah. Imagine like a reverse werewolf thing.
Ew. Anyway, so it'd be really hard to like.
You
take
wouldn't
a
be able
cloak
to
that
get it
just,
until
like
I die.
doesn't exist.
Bulk is deep in blueprints and diagrams with the people at the table, and here's his list of gods that will be present at his temple of kings.
That's beautiful. Given
Oh wait, you know what? I'm gonna throw this out. We never bought caterpillar cocoons for you.
What?
That's a required component for the spell.
Oh, shove it.
So I'm not a snake. Fuck you.
okay, then we're gonna go ahead and back it up and go
We
back to
got
fighting Isidore.
no cat is.
Oh no.
Well, I don't think we can go that far back.
Tune in next week.
I mean, unless it was already in the component pouch.
Wait, so what? So what did I need?
Caterpillar cocoon.
We're
Ooh.
conveniently enough, he just found caterpillar cocoons while he was walking up to the office
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're hanging on the windowsill.
because it doesn't actually physically hurt you at
Yeah,
all to
I know,
become a
I know.
snake.
I know. I slither away into a small hole to hide for
the one was
59
Hurts
minutes.
his dignity.
But
No, it's okay. It's kind of cool to be a snake for an hour.
No responsibilities or legs.
Yeah. Am I able to find any eggs like really quickly,
Take advantage.
Like what kind of eggs?
like chicken
Sure.
eggs?
Roll a nature check with advantage since you have really good sense of smell now. Well, not really a real sense of smell, but a tongue that detects minute changes in the air.
tasting?
Sure, you find some eggs.
I hate the eggs.
You swallow these eggs whole, and you hope that your body will digest them in the next hour, or else when you polymorph back, you might be choking.
It's okay. We'll see what happens.
Spoiler alert, you won't choke.
I'm very lethargic, and I just kind of sunbathe near the docks. I guess.
Next campaign, like I'm just gonna use the spell so many times.
I'm gonna have all the caterpillar cocoons.
So does anyone go onto the boat?
I
Yeah,
think that
well-
we're all taking a little week-long vacation, right?
No, I just wonder if anyone goes onto the boat, like, to check it
Oh.
out.
Well, I think it's my boat.
It is in fact Aurora's
Fine.
boat.
Yeah, do you go to check it out?
Of course, I'm gonna go buy my boat and find my old crew.
So we're an hour over, so I'm gonna have to take off.
Okay.
But with that, you guys have stopped the threat of the trio. There are many questions left, but one question is answered. Is the trio the ultimate I forgot what I was gonna say. I had it all planned out.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Are they the ultimate
No.
threat, or is it really Draven?
no. Well, obviously you guys were able to handle the trio, so they weren't that bad. But will our adventurers step back up and try to save Sudanol from the true threat? Or will they go off with their spoils? Find out in a couple of weeks right here on Let's Play D&D. But before we go, we want to say a couple of thanks to D&D Beyond and Roll20 for the virtual tabletop, the character sheets, books, etc. To Sirenscape for the sound sets. If you like this, it's called The Tomb of Natuk, or now Sirenscape. Of course, a big thank you to Twitch and YouTube for hosting our videos, and finally the University of Washington, the VA, and you, our viewers, because it's a lot more fun with you. And I'd like to say a big special thanks to my players, because literally couldn't do this without you guys, and it's really fun getting to see you guys all week, every week. So thank you guys for
Where'd that,
taking time to hang out with us. And with
You
that,
also-
DMing.
bits.
And also none of the views here expressed by any of the individuals are indicative of the University of Washington's stances, the state of Washington, or the Office of Student Veteran Life. They are the opinions of those who said it.
That stuff right there. And with that, big thank you, and enjoy your long rest.